It's a trick. Get an axe.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Breachers will be starting shortly. I see some people in the audience. Welcome. If you haven't picked up your Streamloot cards, do so. Fallis survived last episode, no longer a zombie. Our chef is back as this chef in the French cuisine of Shadowdark and in Breachers. But I would like to remind everybody, after they left this lovely crypt, this wonderful crypt, this crypt made by elves that care oh so much. He bathed in the waters of rejuvenation, and for 7 days, not a normal day, more than Jesus Christ Superstar, he came back and he is alive as a shadow elf. But for him to survive, the Dryad had to die. And because of that, we now have an angry Dryad and a Dryad curse with wood-made dragonflies attacking our elven knights outside in their mounts, and I'm pretty sure this is going to go south really, really fast. So we will take all the help you can get between stream loots and stream subs. We burned through cards last week, and I know that Volraven wants all the re-roll damages he can get, because these creatures, the way swarms work, because Shadowdark doesn't have swarms, I made rules, because that's how life goes. For every 10 hit points a swarm has, they get an extra attack. And that means that if it has 40 hit points, I can hit this entire party +1. It's going to be a lot of fun, everybody. We'll see you in 2 minutes and 22 seconds.
farts one played this card. Have fun all.
I'm quicker.
Look, JD, I'm not proud. Shadowdark is missing swarms. And I feel like we, as consumers of Shadowdark, deserve swarms. Do you disagree with me, JD? I could delay the show longer if that's what's needed. I can erase the swarms. I can put boss monsters in place of the swarms if that would make you feel better. What do you think?
Stay, but I can't ignore the crazy visions of me in LA. And I heard
Everybody, you know what time it is. The song is playing. Our angel savior, Lauren Babick, is singing, and I quote, Pink Pony Club metal version. Get your cards ready as we get into it. And I don't know if we'll survive tonight. It's okay, though. We have somebody missing next week with a guest star instead. We'll see how this turns out.
you're a big party girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama, I'm just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Big Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Big Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Big Pony Club. Big Pony Club. I'm up, and jaws are on the floor. Lovers in the bathroom and a line outside the door. Black lights and a mirror disco ball. Every night's another reason why I left it all. I think my wicked dreams a year from Tennessee. Oh, Santa Monica, you've been too good to me. Will make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club. Oh, mama. Just having fun on the stage in my heels. It's where I belong, down at the Big Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Big Pony Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down in West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the Big Pony Club. Big Pony Club. Don't think I've left you all behind. Still
Well, everybody, are we ready?
Tennessee are always on my mind. And mama,
How's everybody doing? I realized that it's the start of a show, and my ass has not done the most important thing. Bats.
you're a big party girl,
There they are. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Breachers and Shadowdark. This episode's going to be rough, everybody. I'm not going to lie. We are in the thick of it. I am excited to run a new monster type. And for those who don't know, I am making a monster book for Shadowdark because I said, I feel like this many years of running games on stream and creating shit for 3.0 on up, I should probably make a monster book. So I've decided Shadowdark gets my love along with Dragonbane. And tonight we're dealing with Swarms, the least loved monster type by players in Eberron, but the most loved type by all the GMs. We're just saying, you better have some AoE spells or you're fucked. For those who don't know,
Everyone, thank you so much.
I'm a big fan of monsters in general. For those who have been here for all of the stuff we have done over the years for Warpaint, which has a good chance of coming back. Two of my cast members ran in Warpaint. I love Warpaint. It's kaiju and monster driven, and we had a blast doing it for the people, by the people, coast to coast, 3077. But tonight, there's no window washing. Instead, tonight is I think the Dryad would equate this to grave robbing. She didn't make it, and her people are here. Yet two players, for sure, are considered involved. And I listed two, and we have three tonight. I'm not going to tell them, besides Flawless, who's the other person being blamed? That's a really deep question. Not debate deep, but you know, deep enough. So let's get over to the party, get everyone on the screen here, and see how this goes. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We had a no combat session last week.
No, did not have to. It's fantastic.
Combat.
No,
Because
there was not. You guys dodged the combat.
No, we killed one thing.
What? You're live?
Oh no, that just remember we were in the ball that we could not
Yeah,
destroy.
the rock tumbler. There is that girl. She fucking threw ash and everything.
Gave me a
everywhere, and
hug.
She blew up and died.
Gave me a hug. Yes.
Do you
She's
remember
very
this chill
caressy.
pill? No, I don't remember this. For those who don't know, there's a chill pill on the screen. I don't remember what you're talking about. I don't think anyone really died. Did you roll one attack ever?
Like 4.
I don't. Does the audience remember that? I don't remember that.
It was the really creepy ghost lady.
Oh, I forgot. Look, she would have had a conversation until a certain somebody locked them in a hamster ball.
Excuse me, that was
Uh,
Dan is taking credit for that. Yes.
I was just reading words out loud.
No, you locked her in a hamster ball.
I locked all of us in a hamster ball.
The 1,000 people who watched the YouTube short believe that you locked that girl.
1,000?
Yeah, the
Are
girl.
you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. The girl was locked in a rock tumbler, and it's all your fault.
Maybe she needed to shine more brightly as a ghost.
That's going out next. I'm gonna put that as a reply to everything else that happened. Oh, she shines brighter as a ghost. That's what everybody wants. It's just ghost shiny. No.
Yeah.
So with that said, we were in the top of our building. I'm showing the outside of the islands that you were brought to. These are. Okay, put this back on the screen for the audience. Let me. Boop.
No, you're
Yeah,
fine.
you should be able to see it. It's up right now. If my cast can't see it, I don't know what to tell you. Fix your computer. But we are in the Sinologan Crypts. This is an ancient area for the Verdantian kingdom, the Elven kingdom, and they use this place to bury their dead that they think maybe won't come back. You know, people like this that I had an entire dialogue ready for, that we could have a great conversation with this amazing art for Isamar, and we didn't talk to him or his kids, his his twin kids that I also had an entire conversation for us for. And nope, didn't happen. Instead, you guys stole a fucking coffin made by the elves, put it into the water area to bring your friend back to life.
But I am an elf too, so it's okay.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Sorry, let me ask the racism board over here from Paizo. So I agree with you. I think it was the right decision. So as he's been brought back, you guys are looking out the window. And if you remember, if I pull up our map, I think it's this one. Hoping it's this one minus the tokens. Nope. This one? No, crypt. I'm in the wrong one. We need the crypt. You all walk through this place, and you decided not to go south because Valraven said that seems like a bad idea inside the building. So you didn't go to the door that opens because he heard buzzing behind it. Never investigated it. At the end of the episode, a bunch of wooden dragonflies ripped through the door, through the wall, the window, blew it open. And you could hear the elven knights that brought you here with the dragonfly mounts screaming. For those who may have missed our ad, these are the wooden dragonflies. I think they look great.
I think they look cool.
And then immediately takes us to the most important part of the day. Roll your initiative.
Already.
Every game starts with initiative in Shadowdark.
I step out of like the coffin. I'm like, this is fantastic. What the hell is that buzzing?
Yeah, you hear everywhere.
We do our breacher points as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Roll your breacher points as well.
Because Valraven is amazing, he gets to roll a d6 for his breacher points.
That is not a thing. You're making that
I
up.
think the audience agrees.
Nope. Just because you're making a motorcycle doesn't mean you get a D6.
Aww.
Sorry, bro.
Vroom, 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 vroom.
That's not how that goes. No vroom vroom in Fantasyland. Ooh. I want to point out that there's an aggressive dark synth playlist that came out, and it looks like one of my favorite things of all time, Judge Dredd.
Judge
All right.
of dreading.
What's the highest out of the three of you? What do you guys got?
I have a 13.
Anyone above?
Nope.
No.
Audience.
How do we always roll below like 13?
I would like to point out the dragonfly. So this is very important. Swarms roll with advantage for initiative.
Why?
Because there's a fucking swarm, Diana. Can you... Diana's like, why? Can you roll me 2d20, audience, for the initiative? We are at +3. Not a 4. 4 is very high in Shadowdark. We're at +3. I need 2d20 at advantage, basically what we're doing, and I will take the higher of the two. While my audience rolls that, I will listen to my cast whine. So, 13. That was flawless. Anyone above it?
Nope.
Diana, what do you got?
9.
Valraven?
11.
Does any of you want to spend breacher points?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then
probably.
roll that breacher point.
Actually, no.
Ooh. This is an entire episode. This is why there's no initiative cards. I will say that's not true. Technically speaking.
Technically card?
Technically, we need to do Ogre Force again. Technically, you could use a faster card, which gives you +1 to dexterity.
Wait, do we add our dexterity to initiative? I've been playing this wrong the whole time.
I mean, I guess Valraven, being on the top of the wall has been too hard for you.
It is.
Yeah. You add your dexterity bonus to initiative.
No, not that. No. I have notes. Just so everyone knows, I am fatigue way. I can't use spells. I'm hungry, and no rations. So I'm just gonna remind everyone that I suck right
And why?
now.
And why
Oh,
did
yeah,
that happen,
because you were
Diana?
so kind to stay with me.
Because I was making sure that Phallus.
Because you ran out of what? You ran out of food.
Okay.
So you're fatigued. So anyway, did
So then
the
I'll keep it. low.
did Fallis, who had a wonderful 7-day nap, did you spend any points?
I did not spend any points, no.
All right, Valraven, did you decide to spend points before I write this
Fuck
down?
yes, I did. I'm
What are you at
17.
now? Ooh,
17.
17 is Valraven. Fallis, it's still a state of 13,
13.
and you're still at 9.
Yeah, it makes sense because I'm fatigue way. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna. leave it that way.
whatever makes you sleep better.
Just remember, you did it to yourself.
I was being.
No, you're doing this to yourself right now.
What am I
With
supposed
my
to do?
advantage roll, what do we
Make you
get?
food.
Oh, I see a D20 here. That's a 19. I love
19.
that. Well, we'll take that 19 plus 3. That's a 22. 22 and me.
Yeah, great.
With that said, I go first. As you look out the windows of this huge, like rising structure, if I close this, everybody can see it. If you close your map, you can see it as well. You are all in the center area. You're on the second floor. The third floor kind of has half collapsed. It's not in good shape. And where that circle is in the middle, there is like that's like a carved stone and wooden piece in the center of that structure, so light pours through.
That's pretty.
Yeah, the whole place is gorgeous until like what's gonna happen. As the wooden dragonflies fly through, who's got a dexterity score of at least 14?
No.
None of you?
No.
Oh,
No.
so I'll just let's go to the audience. Audience, as these dragonfly swarms fly through, they start pulling this stone wooden pieces off with their extra appendages because they have these 3-pronged like hands, and they pull wood out of the walls and out of the structure as they dive at not only the knights down below, stabbing them profusely with these. Remember, the entire world seems to be in this area wood covered in stone, transmuted stone, stabbing them with stone weapons. A swarm also flies through at our heroes, which means our heroes are dealing with an entire swarm. Swarm, audience, I need a D6 plus 1. The way this is gonna work is they start with 10 hit points. Every plus 1. So if you roll 6 plus 1, they have 70 hit points. That means they get 7 attacks within double near. So 60 foot. This is Swarm coming in. As my party or other people dwindle that number down, ooh, 50 hit points. See, I didn't plan this. You have 50 hit points. Scratch this 40 out that I was hoping for. And we'll take 50. I'm at a plus, because of my dexterity, I'm at plus 6 to hit. I'm letting my party know. Plus 6 to hit. I do 44 points of damage. And I can hit 5 party members. Basically, I get 5 attacks. I may miss.
Ghosts. Okay.
They can be hit by any magical weapon or any AoE. All right?
I will cast
Okay.
my magic.
Okay.
But I, unfortunately, go first.
Last. Damn it.
No, first. No, it's not that. No, first. So as everybody is hanging out, ready to go, they dive through. I'm going to make my rolls to go. Audience, can I get 5d20?
What? Whoa.
He gets 5 attacks.
5 attacks. I'm going to do 2 on Fallis because he deserves it.
Oh, this is so rude.
2 on Diana because she's made of wood. 1 on Valraven because stone doesn't mean much to wooden dragonflies.
But I'm one with the wooden dragonfly.
No, you're here resurrecting him. It is also your fault.
But I'm one.
Also, you didn't get the same bonuses or gifts from the god that you visited. Does anyone remember that part of the story? I do.
I do. I remember what I got.
Yeah, I got HP.
All right. We're going to start with you. 18, Fallis. Does that hit you?
Hui.
18 again hits you.
Hui.
14. Does that hit you, Diana? Does 14 hit you?
No. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Natural 20 on Diana. Hey, does a 14 hit Valraven? I'm actually pretty sure it doesn't.
No,
It does.
It just does. Just does.
Flowing through this room, filling double near, so 60 foot, these wooden dragonflies start stabbing, biting, and latching onto you. For Fallis, specifically, they are all around your hand and arm as they're chewing away around your wrist and around the ring. Let me get my dice here for damage. I haven't rolled this many D4 in a really long time. Now, I would like you, Adam, to remind everyone your full hit points. Would you, let's see if the party has at any point in time. Also, Adam, you are very far to your right. You should probably move left some and hug Diana closer. Yeah, that's too close. That you're off screen. No one cares now. Yeah, there you go. We have rested, and we used a lot of them during our downtime, right? We use rested. Audience, if you have rested at all, now's your time to play it because they're going to need extra hit points. They're going to need it because we don't have a lot of extra hit points. So,
We're muted on solo cam.
well, he didn't talk at all.
Oh.
I'm not spoken.
He hasn't
How about
spoken
now?
yet. I have fixed it. When Adam speaks, it unmutes now. Eric
Fantastic.
Smart. SMRT, Sesame Street style. So the first attack is 5 plus. No, sorry, 2, 3, 4. I'm rolling ones. 4, 9 points of damage, Fallis. 9 points. Would you like Serving Hands, first rested card for yourself? Rested for the day will give you an extra D6 hit points as you awake from the tomb.
Yes, please.
Cool. Audience, roll a D6. That's the first attack. Second attack.
That was my first attack?
Yeah, you get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage on 5d4. 7. I feel like these dice hate me today. We're going to move on to what matters the most. The critical hit on Diana.
That's great.
We only have one arrested card so far. The first one, oh no, people are, they love you all. They love you dearly.
Yeah.
The first one is from Serving Hands. That goes to Adam. Adam, you got a D6. The audience rolled. You got 2 extra hit points. Star Drew played another one. Star Drew, can I get another D6 roll for you? For
On me?
Millicent.
Ooh. Oh.
I'm
What
going to
is
roll your
this?
damage. 3.
Oh.
Diana, I'm sorry. So far, we're at 2 dice. I've rolled 7.
Okay.
8, 9. 10, 11. One more die. 13 points on the first attack.
The first attack.
That's not the crit. But the audience has lovingly given you 6 temporary hit points.
Great, thank you so much.
Cool.
Six
Crit time.
Thank you.
Do I have extra D4s here? I feel like I should just... Oh, I do have another one here. Let's make this easier. Audience, would you like to crit Diana? No, I'll do it.
No.
They like you. That's 2
Genuine
ones, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 points on the crit.
16 points altogether on the crit.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I'm down.
But they gave you 6 extra hit points. Are you still up?
So with the 6 extra, I had 12 in total.
Oh, welcome to Shadowdark.
Yeah, I'm already in it. I know.
As the swarm flies in and the camera follows, it hits Flawless, and they're chewing, most like on his arms, a few on his face. They're stabbing him and they're cutting and they're trying to yank the ring off of you. That's the information I'll give you round 1. We're having a hard time. I failed my strength roll to pull it off of you. They attack your bard and she drops as they are chewing the wood off of her like dragonfly termites.
Well, Frankhouse, I should say they might be easier to pull it off because I am down too.
No, I rolled a 1. They are bad at pulling shit off. Valraven, I rolled your damage. Are you ready? 1 attack. I'm really pissed. 6 points. Would you also like KJ's extra D6 hit points?
Yes, I would.
All right. Kelly, please roll me a D6 hit points. Kelly's here to interact because she's gone tomorrow. She's like, I will play all the cards I can to save this party from dying. Kelly needs to come play on Shadowdark. We need you to come back and play.
Kelly.
So D6 extra hit points to Valraven. Valraven, I'm assuming those whopping 6 points didn't put you down.
No, I'm okay.
So here's where it gets dark. Valraven, you're next. When we get into death saves, I have to privately message the other 2. Yeah. So, Valraven, buddy, pal, sweetie, how do you want to save your party or run away?
All right, well, first, we're going to activate the extra action per day. Then, I'm going to cast Shadow Dance.
What's that to it? What bullshit are you pulling now?
Well, with an 11 on the die, cast it. I make that shadow creature, and I make it look like the Dryad that we had met previously. And I'm going to put it in this hallway right here.
Here, let me pull it back up. Like the entrance into the place?
Not the entrance into the place, the entrance into the, that room that had all the coffins, like that little hallway that goes into the room that we're at.
Okay. Gotta find it. Is it this one? Altar of Memories. Is that the right one? Come on. Alchemy. No. That's not it. That's not it. That's the wrong one. What's the map you are on right now so I am marking the right area?
One that has lots of levels.
Is it called
Giant
Crypt?
pillars. It might be a crypt. I don't know. It's something. That's not it.
I'm going through.
Fuck.
It's not
We're
these.
in trouble. Nope.
I know what you're
The one
talking
you had
about.
on-
It's not this map. It is a different map that's not here right now. But I know what you're talking about. The entrance into the place.
Yeah, into the room that we were at. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast that there.
Make a note that says
And then
Frankhouse's map disappeared.
I'm going to have it say. These are the wrong ones. They're hiding up here.
So you're trying to push them to the 3rd floor?
Just so we can get like
Ooh.
away from them. You want a charisma
So-
roll?
Here's the problem. 1, they're not intelligent. 2, they take orders from a non-intelligent creature. So they do the thing they're told to do. Unfortunately, that's a charisma roll, a disadvantage. But you casted a spell. What does the spell look like? Because
So
if you
the
do it
spell-
right, I might wash the disadvantage.
So what happens is as she goes down and as like one of the little things are like picking at me and biting at me, I just snap my head over to the side and,
Okay.
and calm or like our language just yell, Ryan! And that shadowy stuff kind of pulls up from around the corner that's standing there with her, and gives off this bright green light right when it gets casted.
All right, I'm still gonna have to give you disadvantage, but if there is a chance this works. If you would have said it looked like a dragonfly or the Dryad that you've seen, then maybe I would have watched it, but you didn't. So, disadvantage, but there's a chance.
Casting it as the Dryad,
Right.
the one that we saw earlier. Okay.
Oh, as it, then I will wash it.
Yeah.
I will wash it.
Then first roll.
Okay.
That is a 17 plus 2 makes it a 19.
19? Boy, there are 50 hit points of monsters. I rolled low enough that I will say 30 hit points worth separate from that swarm and go upstairs. That means I only have 2 attacks now.
I'm then going to use my second action
God damn it. Okay.
to
son of a bitch.
just swing at the swarm that's by me with the Great Blade of Morgo, or whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, Morgo. Morgo's.
Yeah. It's the new deity in Breachers. Well, one of 5.
Ooh. 15, 17 minus 1, 16 to hit.
Are you happy with it?
I mean,
It's a moving swarm.
Breacher
is-
die. 19 to hit.
Is your weapon magical?
It is magical.
Don't waste your breacher point. That's enough to hit. Give me your damage. It only does half, but it's still magical.
Let me grab my fucking 12 dice. I use it every day, and I always lose it.
It is buffering.
I'm gonna use a
Fuck
breacher
you,
die
Time
for additional
Warner.
damage as well.
Or spectrum. All right.
I
It's
rolled a
running
12
now.
on the die, and then
It
my
was just
breacher.
YouTube. Go ahead.
12 on the damage die, 2 on the breacher die, and then 1 additional for damage. So that brings us up to 15.
And so I do half. You split it off. We're currently at 20 with this swarm. You said you have 15?
Yep.
So 8, because you round up. That's not enough to get an attack down. Every 10. Reduce the attack, but that's close.
All right.
Do you have any other actions?
Because I'm standing in the same spot.
Right. Do you have any other actions? They're like swarming in the room.
Well,
Like there's
my question
really
is
nowhere to go.
If I'm not moving, you gave me that armor where if I don't move during a turn, I go.
Are
invisible.
you gonna turn invisible?
Fuck yeah, I'm not moving. I'm just
So as you
standing
attack
right here.
this thing and you finish and the sword comes down, you vanish into that like wood stone background, away from the audience perception as you fade away. The camera shifts to our 2 dead bodies, Flawless and Millicent. So I'm gonna ask Valraven, can you reach your earpiece? Can you mute so you can't hear for a second until I give you thumbs up?
Sure, I'll just turn off my fucking.
Yeah,
Give me a sec, give me a second.
perfect.
Let me find the mouse. I only...
Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Yeah. So our 2 people who are down. Let me get back to Breachers. We haven't done a 2 cam on this yet. Swarms continue to eat you
No.
as you're on the ground. Your death saves are at disadvantage.
Okay.
You get your con plus a d4 rounds until you die. Or you fail 3 saves. The only way you get back up is if you roll a natural 20. Now, Flawless is carrying the Dryad, which washes the disadvantage. Diana, unfortunately, you're made of wood,
Yeah.
and they are tearing parts off you to make weapons and armor.
Oh.
As they're like
Shit.
sitting on you, pulling fucking chunks off of you. I need your first round of saves.
Okay, so it's a D20 plus.
You are
con.
2d20.
I'm 2d20.
You get your con bonus.
Con bonus, which is a 1.
And then roll a d4 plus your con bonus and send that to me privately. That's how many rounds you have to get back up or for someone to save you.
So roll my d4 first.
Whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. No one knows. Just you and me.
So roll my d4 to give you how many rounds?
Plus
and
1.
roll-
D4 plus your con.
Let me just do that first.
All right, and then send that to me privately.
Okay. And then,
Adam, same thing. Honestly, you guys can send it in the same chat. You can give me both years. It doesn't matter because nobody else knows. You know what I mean? Like, no one can see your numbers. You're
Can I
both
just
dead.
I'm going to text you. Can we text you?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Easier.
Or he can send it in you can private message me, whatever.
I'm sending it to you in my.
Now you get a
Here,
D20
send them
flawless plus your con bonus.
Here's my-
And Millicent gets a D2D20. You take the worst of the two
Okay.
plus your con bonus.
Okay.
Now, with that said, would you like to use cards?
Well, yeah.
Okay. So if we go into Breachers, and then after this will be a lot faster. We'll keep using Breacher cards. We unfortunately only have 4 con bonuses, which gives you a +1 to your roll. And that is all Kyler saving your asses. And then I don't see any of the magical dying cards, but there is an advantage card. If somebody ever wants to use it, like on your last roll, you can use advantage to wash your disadvantage, Diana, or Flawless can use the advantage card to get 2 dice to survive. Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense. So I'm giving you. We're rolling our first one.
Yeah,
for
just
you.
put them in whatever. Are you doing it in Discord, Adam, or you can just start sending me privately?
So we're rolling the first round, correct?
Yeah, well, you can use cards if you want. Just take the +1. Con bonuses,
Okay.
Kyler.
Oh, that was awful.
We'll use both of those. And then just send me your response.
So
If you made it or not. You need a natural 20 to stand up. Or if you make that, you need a 10 or higher. So you know how death saves work. If you get a 10 or higher, that's a save. If you get 3 of them, you're stabilized.
So I have to roll all my rounds right now for you. Is that
Nope,
what you're
we're
saying?
doing it round by round. Is
Right,
Vol
so that's
Raven
the
or
first
somebody
round
else
for
may
me.
save you.
Okay. That's
Or if
the first
Adam
round.
rolls a 20, he may get up and roll over and like put a potion down your throat, right?
Right.
Cool. So send me that
Sorry
stuff.
for being confused.
No, it's fine. Vol Raven,
I sent you stuff.
my boy.
You sent mine too.
And then I'm gonna go to Vol Raven only. Buddy, pal, your 2 friends are on the ground. Let me look at what they sent me. You guys sent it in Discord?
Adam,
Yeah, I sent it to you under EFP.
Yours?
Network, yeah, between you and me. Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh. Okay. This is spicy. I'm gonna go to our whole party. Volraven. You see Flawless getting eaten alive, but he is awake still, pulling on the ring, fighting these creatures off. But he looks like he should be dead. His eye is all chewed up. His eyelid. His face is chewed up. But he looks like the zombie, but he's living. Like, you don't know how. But Millicent is down and being chewed on, and they're making weapons out of her wooden body.
Well, that's not what you
No. So
You
that was
eat the
that.
dead.
That was the end of the round, and that goes to me. You sent 30 off, 30 hit points worth off. You fucking distracted them. But the other 20 is here, and I'm gonna divide them 10 and 10, and they're gonna continue chewing on their bodies, which means your death saves are at disadvantage, just like we discussed earlier. Same situation. So Adam, you're at advantage. Millicent, you're at disadvantage.
Yes.
Outside Volraven, because the screams are loud enough, you hear the 2 knights screaming, and you see the first dragonfly mount that you guys rode in on slam against the side of the building and like start ripping at the windows trying to get through. Its eyes are glowing this odd green and it's like burning out of them. You don't think that mount is in control of the knights anymore. With that said, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
So, I'm gonna go over to Millicent.
Okay, she's on the
Drop
ground.
Invisibility because I've moved.
Yep, you move.
I'm just gonna grab her body and yank it over to like where the
The swarm
coffin's at.
follows. They can be anywhere in
Alright.
double near.
Great. I'm gonna drag her over to the coffin that we had Paulus in earlier.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna drop her in so that the lid closes over the top of it.
So you're gonna drop it and like close the lid.
Yep.
I will give you your choice of strength or dex. If you beat me, I'll say you do it with not enough swarm to give her disadvantage anymore. Because I'm assuming that's the goal.
Yes.
All right, buddy. Audience, can I get a D20 plus 3? Don't say it.
We got a 12.
Don't. You said it.
Nah, I'm rolling breacher die.
Okay. Would you like a
Okay.
bonus breacher die from serving hands to
Yes.
replace that? Okay, so you got a bonus one to replace.
Yes.
Are you using dexterity?
Yes.
Cool. We'll give you a faster card as well. Faster from Kyler. And then I just want to point out, because this audience loves you so much, they had so many extra ageless cards, Flawless. I wasn't expecting this. There is an additional week of agelessness that you get. So you guys now have, not you, but you have the water for one more week, whoever's doing that. Whoever's keeping track, because we talked about it afterwards. Valraven, you close this lid, slam half of them out. Can I get a D6 of damage from you? I will give you damage. You did successfully better than me.
All right.
It's an AoE attack. I'll give it to you.
D6.
Yeah,
Let's do
D6.
this.
That's it.
It's a 4.
4 points. That's not great. But you did knock them down to 40, which means that I do one less attack.
Great. I'm guessing that's a move and an action to do that.
Yeah, you move over, you slam the lid. The slam caused part of the damage. That was
My little
you.
thing that's running around doing its own shit, distracting them.
No, there's one that was on the. Now they're on top of the coffin.
No,
the
I'm saying
sarcophagus.
the one that I still have control over that's moving around is just going to start letting out guttural fucking.
Oh, your
roars.
shadow?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Give me a charisma. No disadvantage.
Yep.
If you roll well enough versus me, I'll say you pull another 30 or another 10 hit points away. So one extra attack.
14.
Unfortunately, they stay around the coffin. They turn, seeing the coffin. They can't eat anymore, and they all look at you.
That's okay.
Follis, Millicent. Follis, you, buddy, apparently your body fucking refuses to die. No matter how much we all try to kill your ass. So a natural 20 means you wake up with one
Seriously?
hit point.
Serving hands, you were right. No
One hit
kidding.
point. Sir, that is considered rested, because that's how the rules work. Would you like to use a rested card
Yes, please.
from Nessie from 20 minutes ago to give you an extra D6 temporary hit points?
Yes, please.
I feel being knocked out means you can use the rested card. It just seems cartoon-like. How many extra hit points do you get, buddy?
I'm waiting to find out how much she gives.
No, you
may
can roll it.
Oh, I can roll.
Yeah, you can roll it.
Yes, thank you.
If
Ooh.
hers is higher, I'll give it to you.
Ooh, a full 2.
All right, so 4 extra hit points. You wake up, 1 hit point plus 4. On the ground, the swarm is on you, trying to steal the ring from you.
And you said these guys are also made out of wood?
Oh yeah, they're made. I already know this is going.
Yeah, I want to try to grab one.
Well, so they're in area, so you can grab one, but they're like, think of like, you ever walk through like a gnat swarm
Okay.
or fruit flies? So you're like, yay, you got one. It doesn't.
Okay.
You got AOE.
I have AoE. No,
Yeah, giant pan.
I do have my pans. That is the biggest.
She rolled
things
3.
that I
Yours
have.
roll was better. Sarju did. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to take the pan and go boom. Let's see if I can squish a bunch with my pen.
That's not quite an AoE. but I understand what you're trying to do. I'll give it to you a disadvantage. They don't have a high AC.
Yes, that works for me.
Are you using strength or are you using dexterity? What does that weapon use?
Strength.
Okay. Do you need a bonus? Would you like a stronger?
Yes, please.
From
for
Kelly?
+1.
That's a plus
Yes,
one to the
Kelly.
roll. +1. You don't get a reroll. It's still +1. Are you
I
adding
thought
the
you said I was
breacher
at
die?
disadvantage.
No.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you are. You are correct. That is correct.
Yes, I'm going to use one of my breacher die.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. Okay. With that +1 as well too, gives me a 15.
Are you happy with it?
Huey?
Do you want a breacher die or you're good with it?
Oh no, I used the breacher die already.
Oh, that hits.
Oh, excellent.
Give me your damage. Is it a magical pan?
Is it a magic? No, it is just a. I mean, to me, it is magical because I use it for cooking. So
No, sorry, bro. That's
ipso
just,
facto-
I also believe I'm famous and I'm not. So that's not how that works.
2 points of damage with my pan.
Jesus Christ. You swat. You realize you used the rounded end. You should have cupped it. As I take up, I'm now at 13 damage for the swarm. Good job.
And then, because I'm not really moving, I want to try to hide behind my pan the best I can to buff up my
AC? Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. Listen, how are you doing over there, buddy?
Not great.
Are you still down?
Well, yeah, I have more rounds.
Cool. Roll. It's your turn.
Okay.
Do you get back? I just want to know if you got a natural 20. You can record everything else. For those who don't know, I have this
no.
wonderful mug while she's rolling. It looks like a lovely fantasy castle place. It's all cloudy and slimy. Hey, what'd you get, Diana?
Oh, you want me to tell you?
No.
On camera?
Did you make it? Did you get a 20?
No.
Cool. Let me know if you made it. Other than that, we go back to the top of the list. Makes me happy, everybody. My swarm chews at the coffin. I will say that Valraven and Fallis can see they are tunneling holes through the wooden and stone coffin. I'm not too Melissa yet, but they are termiting their way to victory.
Is there water falling in the coffin too? Is it like a rain?
There's still water. They're like around the outside. Like it's hitting that bowl, pouring in. Diana will drown soon.
Perfect. All right.
'Cause I didn't never
Diana is
say
fine.
that it drained. So
Shit.
yeah.
It's healing water. It's good for you.
No, it's not healing
It's like
water.
water.
It's rejuvenation water for things that have flesh.
Valraven's not very smart. He thinks that trees like water.
They
and he's
do.
Water.
They do like
Trees
water.
like water when they're not dry pieces of furniture, which is the equivalent to what Diana's character is. She's a dry piece of fucking furniture.
I'm
So-
cute furniture.
Cute, I'm cute. Get the fuck out of here. Listen, Grandma Rose-based couch. We all had a grandmother that had rose couch with plastic on it. We knew what our grandmothers did on those plastic-covered couches. We don't want to
Ew,
talk about
Don't
it.
want to hear that.
So-
No.
Yeah, too late, girl. We're already there. I am gonna roll now for my bad guys. One of the swarms
Eat me.
pulls off of the coffin and attacks Valraven. I do not successfully hit you. I do chew through the coffin. What's your AC with your shield in front of your fucking pan over your face as the fucking things are pinging off of it? What's your AC? I have a 14. I still hit you.
Damn.
Sir, unfortunately,
It's okay.
I hit you. But it's only 1d4 because Valraven has successfully split this swarm so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
I killed 2 of them. I
Good
helped.
move.
1 point of damage.
Okay.
Valraven, it's your turn. They are chewing on the coffin. They are chewing on Fallis. A swarm tried to attack you and failed. You have them split. There's 40 hit points left. So they're doing 4 attacks. 2 on the coffin, 1 on Fallis, 1 on you. Valraven, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna swing at the ones that are attacking Paulus.
Okay, you have magic weapon, right?
Yes, I fucking
You
do.
can hit them, but it only does half damage.
I would like to have one breacher point left. I'm going to use it.
Okay, use that breacher point. Would you like using dexterity or using?
No, it's strength.
Do you want a stronger card with a +1 help?
Fuck yes, I do.
All right, Kyler is giving you a +1. What'd you get to hit?
14.
That is enough.
Thank God.
Would you,
gotten
good
bad.
sir, like an extra die of damage?
Yes.
Okay, whatever your weapon die is, roll another one.
All right. 2D fucking 12.
I just want to point out that JD said, and I quote, "No, Eric, no." And my answer is yes, JD, yes.
You know what the problem with this mask is? I just had my D12 and I don't know where it's at. Ugh.
It looks like a
Okay.
D20, but it's more important
Yeah.
because it's damage.
11 points of damage. That's fucking weak.
So half
Fuck.
half of 11, so still to 5. Not enough to do 20. There's still 4 swarms.
All right. Free action.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to try to mimic the Dryad's voice.
She did not talk a ton.
She talked a little.
I will let. What are you trying to do with
I'm
it?
going
Is
to
it-
remember. I'm
is
going
it
to
a
remember when I
spell,
cut
or
her
you-
arm off. I'm
you're
just
actu-
talking. I'm going to remember when I cut her arm off to try to prune her so the rot didn't go all the way up
I mean,
her arm.
that did happen because Fall is
I'm going to
fucked up.
just try to scream in that voice.
I disadvantage charisma roll.
Fine.
I'm with you, but I'll give it to you.
Oh, fuck. Got a 7.
My charisma's bad, bro. What's your total?
7.
Are you happy with it?
No, I'm not. Fucking give
Would
me
you
shit.
like
Yes.
to use a breacher?
Whatever it is, all of it.
Do you have a breacher die left?
No. Do we have one in the fucking thing?
So I'm gonna get. I would love to give you a carousing card for this. From KJ, carousing takes them from. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me get the most important thing of all time. These are hostile, by the way. If that wasn't apparent. We're gonna go into the lovely short stack. Hostile, if you spend that, goes to suspicious. Suspicious means I have a less chance of making this roll. You're at a 7,
Yep. I'll take it.
an 8 with a green card for charisma bonus.
Oh, do we have a wounded monster card?
Maybe.
If we do, we should really put that on the coffin.
Would you? Yeah, that's not how that works. You just it just happens. You don't
one's
get to
stacking
pick
the
where.
Damn it!
Wounded? We'll do a wounded card for you. We'll use Star Drews.
Great.
I will lessen it by 10, so we're at 10 more damage. 1, 2, 3. Diana's 2 and 3. 4. Diana, there is one less on the coffin. Yeah, that's great.
These were the easy monsters.
Well, so with your bonus, with the carousing, I will give you an advantage on your roll. Give me a roll. Roll again. Be
Praise
better.
The baby Jesus.
Be better.
13.
I have an 11. I will say 10 hit points worth do nothing this round.
Fuck yes.
Which one? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Flawless is not getting attacked this round.
Right.
Nobody
attack
on
me.
Flawless. Only
Eat
one
me.
on Diana, on Millicent, and 1 on you. You're done. Fuck you. Flawless. Buddy. Pal. You're awake. What do you want to do? You're on the ground, shielding yourself from damage. I feel like this is the right approach right now while you're making decisions. Yep. The rule is you must be holding it for an AC bonus. Just because a blanket is on you doesn't mean you're protected. Action economy. Do you have 2 attacks? Oh shit, why are you muted? Motherfucker.
Just have to describe all
It
that
muted
over.
2 instead of you anyway. Are you proficient in 2-weapon fighting?
If that is a thing, then no.
Then it's disadvantage.
Got you. I will keep because I'm here. I will swing my pan again. See if I can get another.
Did you pay a magical?
No, if it's not magical.
Disadvantage.
Exactly.
But it's AoE. So I'll do full damage if you hit.
Lucky. Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
It's even
okay, I'm going
funnier
to use
because his
it.
arm motions and we can't hear him. You're correct.
Can't use it. Breach or die. It takes me to a 13.
13.
13.
I mean, do you feel like you need a bonus?
Do we have a +1 to bump it up to a 14?
Is it strength or dex?
Strength.
So you have a choice right now, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want a +1 to hit, or would you like extra die of damage? They're both green. Do you feel like you hit?
I'm going to say extra dice of damage.
Smart choice. Double your weapon dice.
Yeah.
We'll do the extra die of damage from Stardrew, saving your ass.
That is going to be it. Solid points of squishy damage.
I will take it. And now I'm currently got an extra 10 from wounded. Another 8. I am down to 2 attacks.
And because I am still there and not moving, can I put shield back in front of me? I take a swing. Wah, wah, wah.
Sure.
Okay.
I will allow you to be a cheap piece of shit. Diana, you're still on the ground. How we feeling,
Yeah.
girl?
Let's see.
Just like coffin.
Nope, still down. You said it's below.
You need to have a 20
Oh,
to get up.
no.
If you
still
get
down.
3 10 pluses, 10 or higher, you're stabilized.
Okay, so far I'm stabilized.
Okay? Well, you shouldn't have said that, but yes.
Oh shoot, sorry.
That's okay. I'll stab you again to fix that.
Oh god.
What? It's the truth.
Okay.
You're stabilized. She's breathing on the ground, but not dying yet. But that's okay, because it goes to
Sending
me.
my-
She's in a coffin, right?
Yeah, I'm still talking.
With it going to me, I only get 2 attacks. I have only 1 on Valraven, 1 on the coffin. I'm going to go to objective. They're both going to fly away from the coffin and Valraven and attack Follis as a group. I get 2 attacks. I would like to spend one of these lovely cards because I get to do that too. I'm going to spend, because you haven't used it, your advantage card on the first attack. Follis, I hit you twice.
For one of them, I would like... You see the feather start to move? I want my little Astra guy
Oh, you mean
to...
the thing you already used?
I haven't used it yet for
The
this one, have
feather's
I?
dead.
No, not my feather. My little
Oh,
my
you
little Astra guy.
repaired fucking...
You got it fixed for me. So it
God
all
damn
these
it.
like little things come in. It makes like a
Yeah.
sheet pan, like a
Yeah.
baking sheet in front of me. So I stop one of the attacks.
First one or second one?
I'm going to say the second one.
First one's a crit, second one was not.
Of course, damn
But I only get to roll 2d4.
it. That is fine.
8 points.
I go down again.
You go down
No,
again. You see them
seriously?
like block, and they swarm underneath, and they're pulling, and they've got the ring to like the second knuckle on this finger right now. Like, well, wait. Well, what finger did you put it on?
I would say
Pointer?
it is on. Yes.
So
pointer
it's
finger on
here.
yeah.
Is
on
there
my
like
right hand.
pulling? You can feel the ligaments as you pass out.
Like Thanos.
yeah.
Trying to do it.
But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You got a gargoyle.
And then
team.
I'll give you death save on my next turn, right?
Okay, Vol Raven. What do you want to do, buddy?
We have a flashback card.
You know, that is a great question. Let's look. We do. We have 3. You only use 1 around because it's a blue card.
Great. I'm going to use one right now.
What? Before
what I'm-
I click Bear the Crusaders card, you better have a really good flashback.
I do. I remember
You remember what?
after I was carved from stone,
Okay.
and I was given this magic sword,
Okay.
the Great Blade of Morgo.
That's true.
And I remember as my having the wizard having been attacked as he was making me,
Okay.
and part of my body being destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
He held the Great Blade of Morgo, though it was mine, after it was activated.
Oh, you've seen this blade before?
And he puts the blade in my hand as he runs himself through, giving me life.
Good sir. Good sir. What would you like to do with this flashback before I say anything?
I would like
else?
to put the Great Blade of Morgo in Follis's hands. Activate it.
The person who would be fighting at it with disadvantage?
No, he's going to be holding it. I am going to stab myself to give him health.
It's a trick.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you some fucking. Let's get real here. Do you want to do an extra die of damage?
Yes.
Okay, extra die damage. All right, hold on here. Extra die damage. We're gonna get. Let me go down here. Let me get the oldest extra die we have. This is a flashback. I feel like we're gonna use serving hands from a while ago. Extra drive damage. Hold on, that's green. Blue card. Would you like to be wounded? Do you want to take 10 extra hit points of damage?
Fuck no. Hell no. No.
Sure.
Yes.
You won't die. You'll just be unconscious.
No.
Okay. Would you like a blessed heal for him? Because technically
Yes.
he's being healed.
Yes, I would.
Okay, he'll get an extra D6 hit points. That is from serving hands as well. Would you? Do we have any legendaries? We have no legendaries. Do we have anything else? I'm looking. I'm trying to give you. I see you. There's nothing else other than would you like to take an extra 10 points of damage? So because of that, what's your damage on your weapon?
We're rolling 2d12 right now.
No, you're not. Audience, can I get 2d12 plus a d6? 2d12 will be the,
Where's that d6 coming from?
that's the extra healing for him.
Oh, okay.
I was actually going to say we don't
2d12
need
damage to our boy Valraven. Let's see how well he does. I have a feeling he will be unconscious. I'm excited for this. I feel like this is a very... I'm going to tell you right now, I'm giving you 2 XP for this. You just get it. It's a very baller. You won't get it
Got a
every
19
time.
from a D12.
That's not possible. How did that happen?
Good
No,
job,
that's-
Skippy.
A lot of healing.
Skippy's
Jones.
just Skippy.
I'm still
No.
I'm still alive.
He rolled 2d12. He's the first one. That's 9 points of damage. What's our d6 give us? I need a d6. I'm done with d12s, motherfuckers. I need a d6. I don't think he wants the 25 points of damage, which makes no sense. I need a d6 as well. He took the 9, which is the first 2d12. It's 19, I mean, 19. Oof, that's a lot of damage. And 2. So automatically you get 2 hit points back. You're stabilized, you get 2 hit points, you're standing. And then 19 points. So how does your sword work? When you hit somebody from 19 points, how much do you get back?
Get half. So the blood gets sucked out of the body, they get half.
So you get 8 points. But that means you take 19.
Yep.
Are you standing?
Fucking barely. But I was standing next to him. I handed him the sword, right?
Yeah, it's 10 points of damage you got back.
Yeah. And I am not moving. I haven't moved to do spares. So I go invisible.
Swarm can't attack
gave me
you.
this. You
The swarm
did this.
can't attack you. I can't see you.
Look at the gun!
I made my attacks. I failed both my attacks. One on the coffin, one on him. That was Valraven. Flawless. You're awake. It's your turn, I guess, man.
I'm awake with a big sword in my hand.
A great sword.
Is there any other of these things
Wild.
around?
Yeah, there's 2 groups of them right now.
Just do a couple of them.
One on the coffin, one hovering around you and Valraven. They were going to attack Valraven, but suddenly he disappeared. There's blood coming down the blade. Can't see the body.
Ah,
Fucking bullshit.
Raven! I guess I have to be the one to take them out. And I mean, I'll come awake again a second time. Millicent is in the
Third time in
coffin.
a week.
This is true. Valraven is now gone, and I am here holding this amazing sword. I'm going to swing at these things.
Cool. Disadvantage, because you don't know how to use a greatsword.
That is fine.
Hey, Valraven, would you like to tell Follis what that weapon does? I feel like he should know.
So when it's activated, you can use it 3 times per day. When you hit something with it, you suck out their life essence. On a crit, you get full healing. On anything other than a crit, you get half healing.
Sir, first off, that is all true, but he forgot a very important thing. You've never touched the sword before.
I've never touched this sword before.
Yeah, I need a wisdom roll from you.
Wisdom. Do you want disadvantage?
Nope, just a regular roll. Would you like a +1?
For will?
You may get a really cool
Wisdom.
tattoo.
Will save. Yeah, I'll take a +1 for.
Okay, serving hand. No, KJ gives you a +1. Kelly is here in distance.
That is an 18.
Good with that? Do you think that saves high enough? A reminder, 9, 12, 15, 18 is easy, normal, hard, extreme. 19's above those. I'm not saying there's nothing above it. I'm just saying, are you good with that roll?
I think with that I'm going to have to be.
You hear the call of the weapon. And it says, "With blood, I can heal you and make you the best chef of all time. In slaying the living, I can teach you 4 recipes. Give in to me, and I will show you the true meaning of fire."
Are these creatures technically living?
Adam, I just want to know if you want to give in and learn the true meaning of fire.
As much as like Follis would absolutely love to, and these beautiful things that he is offering, one thing that he is definitely taking note of is the fact that his 2 companions sat here with him to heal him
Mm-hmm.
and to get him back to this point.
I mean, you were in and out of that conversation, but sure.
Well, I assumed that they were here the entire time.
Sure.
Follis has, or Valraven has obviously entrusted this weapon to me to at least use for now. I'm not going to give in to it.
I'm gonna level this up. I'm gonna fucking Frankhouse dilemma this down. Are you ready? I don't need a gargoyle who only eats raw meat. I need someone to cook with blood. If you will use me to slay your beast and cook, I will be the best Sioux you've ever had. What Valraven doesn't know is this creature has, this weapon has an intelligence of 16. If you're willing to give in, I'll give you 4 recipes. Anytime you use the blade to do something that is cooking related, I'll give you advantage. Forever. That is the benefit. I will not tell you the curse.
That all sounds so amazing, and like his eyes are starting to like glow and everything as well too. But I am not powerful enough to truly use this thing.
I mean, as a chef, you could. You just
As a
take Valraven's sword away. He wants to be in the chef's hands. More murder happens.
Oh my
Are you giving in or no? That's all I
He's
need to know.
rolling for it.
You're rolling? Listen, Allie, you don't have to roll for it. You can just choose. People are screaming. Starters, don't give in.
He
Serving
is
Head
quite-
says taking weapons are fun.
Yes, he really wants to give in, but definitely in this moment though, I think he is so focused on trying to get rid of these things that just slightly slips to the back of his mind. Like that is the next important thing to
All
him.
right, all right.
He's like, oh, ultimate chef. He's like, oh, but what is happening right now is slightly more important.
I will tell you that Star Drew's last comment was the sword is Sweeney Todd. That is the worst Tim Burton movie ever.
The demon barber of fleets.
Anyway, so you're not giving in. What
Not
would you
giving
like
in.
to do? I gave you all your options.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
swing
going
it
to
at
try.
the swarm.
I'm going to try to swing it at the swarm. At least
Well, Valraven, what's the damage on that bitch?
D12.
Cool, you got to roll at a disadvantage because you're not training the sword.
even at disadvantage, I got a 13.
Would you, good sir, like to make that a crit?
Yes,
There's a purple card.
I would love to make that into a crit.
All right, we're going to take it from serving hands. You're rolling with a crit.
I'm not giving in. And
So
he
you
just
roll a
takes it.
d12 and roll another d12. Add that bitch together.
Ooh. Cha. That is going to be 21 points of damage.
Did you activate the sword though? Is it still running healing?
Are you
But the
gonna
thing
heal
is,
it? Are you gonna
I
heal
don't
yourself?
think I would truly know about the activation thing,
Oh, good
so I would
sir.
probably
If you
say-
would like to heal yourself with it, that's fine.
Okay, well, actually, I don't need to because I. Oh, do I need to? Hold on. No, I will fully heal myself. Yes, I do need some.
You do drink from the sword?
Ew.
I would in that moment. Yes, I feel like as I crush through, like the blood kind of
That's
settles on my
twice,
mouth.
right? That's twice you drank from the sword of Morgo?
I've only done it once. This
No,
is
it's
the
not
only
true.
time.
You did
That's
it again
twice.
when he stabbed himself.
Oh, that is. Oh boy. Okay, dokie.
Cool. Thank you. How much damage did
Oh,
you
healed,
do?
though.
21 points of damage.
The horde, the swarm, they fucking, you stab the first group, they fall off of the sarcophagi on the sword, like trying to attack you as you swat the rest away. As you see, only you see this demon emerge from the sword and start to drink the dragonfly swarm down.
Oh.
It is this six-eyed, like 3 tiers, horns that come down and around, they curve under their arm. And he is hands up drinking the dragonfly, like this wooden dragonfly swarm in. And you see husks of the wood hitting the ground around as you drink the souls of it and heal yourself. We are out of combat. While that is great, you do not have any actions left. And we go to Diana. Now, you said you were stabilized.
Well, I still have a couple more. I still have 2 more rounds.
I would like to tell you the coffin, because they shut it, locks. The same way you did with Fallis. And it is filling with water. And you, ma'am, are not undead.
Right.
And it is filling. What is your constitution bonus? We know you've stabilized. You're good.
Well, you said I need 3, correct?
Yes. Did you not make 3 yet?
I haven't done 3 yet.
Oh, can you make another roll and then
Yeah,
keep it
that's-
to yourself and let me know?
Yeah, I won't say anything this
If we don't read the look on your face and your new pink child hand-woven fucking crown you're wearing?
It's from the king.
Yeah, child woven. Isn't that like Taiwan's best measurement of money?
It's from King.
I said that. That's some Nike swish level Nike swish level fucking flowers on her head right now.
Okay. I sent it to you.
Ooh, okay. This is important. That round passes, we go out of combat. Valraven, you're invisible. I'm gonna take us back to the full screen. You pull yourself off your sword. Oh yeah, he pulled it out of you. Swat these away. You still hear dragonflies. That big one is pulling rocks out. It's a mount. He's like grabbing that circle in the middle and ripping it apart. You feel like you have audience. Can I get a D4 plus 1 rounds?
I forgot about that.
And it is dark in here, but there's light coming in right now, so you're not in pitch black. This is the one time in Shadowdark where you're not going to have to worry about torchlight and making sure you're good. While they roll that D4 and I add a plus 1, we are. I'm going to go back to the top of the list. My monsters are done. He digs at the wall. That takes us to Valraven. Valraven wounded. Follis is holding your sword. 5 rounds. You guys got 5 rounds to make decisions.
Oscar, what do we do? He does not care. He was screaming outside the door. All right. So, having spoken to my spirit animal, I have decided there's no danger here. We need to get the tree out of the coffin. So I'm gonna
Oh, you mean the
coffin.
golem?
Tree? Yes, tree. That's what I
Tree,
said.
yeah, tree.
I'm going to open up the coffin. I'm going to pick her up,
Okay.
throw her over my
But,
shoulder.
hold on. You want to open the coffin?
Fuck yes, I want to open the coffin.
Well, I'd love to tell you could do that, but you've shut it, and it's a 7-day cycle, so I need a strength roll at disadvantage.
Oh, interesting.
Follis, are
automatic.
you gonna help?
I
Do you have a strength of at least 12, sir?
me? I do.
Yeah. Oh, you can assist him then.
I will try him with that, and if that does not work, I have another idea that we can try.
Okay, so first round, you're rolling normally, Valraven.
And I'm rolling to.
You're
see if
just
I can
aiding him.
assist
You don't have to roll. No, you just by giving up your action, you give him advantage. But
Oh,
that washes away the disadvantage, and here's where we are.
Got a 12. I'm
Are you
not very
good?
strong.
Are you good with that?
I have nothing else to add. I'm out
Would
of
you
creature
like?
die.
Would you
I've got
like
3
a
hit points.
stronger card?
Yes, I would.
Well, a stronger is only a +1. We'll take the one from Nessie. Are you good with that?
Is there anything else I can add?
You know, do we have any breachers? Unfortunately,
Wait, there's holes through the side of the coffin from the.
at the top.
Right? They're going through
It
the
fills
top.
all the way up and pours out the sides. But
Ah.
Kyler today, in his infinite kindness, played a breacher token. Would you like the breacher dice? The last one we
Yep.
have.
Tyler.
You get 1 extra. You get to roll a d6 with it.
I got a 6. That brings us up to an 18.
You grab the coffin and pull. Have you ever, like, I've worked in a lot of marine stuff. You ever pulled something that's underwater and tried to unseal it?
Yeah.
Where you get
that
that,
sucks.
and you pull it, and finally the water rushes in. It is like that. With that said, Diana, would you like to tell the party if you stabilized?
I am stable. My
That's
last
good.
roll was an 11.
Because the next round is I start doing a d6 a round for suffocation.
Great.
Oh, good. Well, like,
Because
then
your
I'll take
con
15 now.
bonus is what?
A1.
You only get 1 round of suffocation before you suffocate.
Okay.
As that happens, you open her up, pull her out. You hear screaming downstairs, and the screaming goes silent. The big dragonfly for 3 rounds tries to rip its way through, and eventually it stops. It sits still for like a few seconds. And you hear the as it flies off, but you do not hear the scream of the knights anymore. What does my lovely breachers want to do?
So she is stable but still out.
She is stable, and she did not roll an extra one. She's just stable. When you open the coffin, she kind of floats up to the top of the water, but she is stable. Not healed. We're out of combat rounds, if that helps you at all.
We should probably maybe leave, try to get out of here.
I have idea.
Okay, idea. I mean, that is good to me.
All right, help me take this armor off.
Taking your armor off.
I'm gonna swap over to my other armor. I'm gonna try to put my armor, because it's magical, on to her.
What does your armor do that makes it worthwhile?
She's invisible. She doesn't move. She's unconscious, and she's not actively moving.
Yeah, but
She's
invisible's
using a
not
hide
going to
box.
heal her.
Yeah, but it'll stop her from getting fucking attacked.
You have to try to put armor on a dead person. You ever try to dress your drunk friend? Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't care how you
Fine, whatever.
It better be a goddamn robe, or you're not dressing your
All right.
drunk ass fucking
All right.
friend.
I've rule bent enough. I apologize.
You're like, I go to wrap her in a robe. Fuck, it's armor. Like that's like I've been a
This
Ren
is
fair and
terrible.
try to dress my friend in their leather armor, and it doesn't go well. You ever try to dress yourself sober? Fuck, man. No.
Yeah, it
No,
sucks.
no.
That's why I have Adam.
No. Adam dresses Diana's fucking wooden
He does.
ass every
I do
day.
half of it.
Yeah,
I do
right.
half of it, and then he does the rest.
So you're like, no, that's a bad idea. I won't even waste your
Okay.
action. You're like, bad idea.
Wallace, you have food that heals or anything? Because
That's a real question. Do you have healing?
I do not. What's a question for you? What does in Shadowdark? We might have talked about it. What does luck do for us?
There's no luck. We replace that with breacher dice.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Okay.
Luck, you and so in traditional breacher, so for the audience and for you and how it works, you would get 1 luck point, and that luck point would give you advantage. Instead, I'm giving you a D4, D6, which is advantage when you're doing passive stuff is about the equivalent to a +5. This just works better because you get to choose when you're gonna do it, and it's more than once. It's a better like gritty scenario with a couple successes. Luck, just having an advantage when the game gives you advantage doesn't work that well.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
what would the party like to do? I found my map because I'm a dumbass. It's the bottom of the map we were looking at. It's here because I'm just stupid. And this is the exit out. And this exit would take you to here. There's combat, but it goes silent. And your bard friend is unconscious. And we technically don't have a healer.
Means the best thing we could try to do is go out and see if I mean, we heard the night screaming, see if they're okay, and maybe get on their mounts and fly back. Which that is the best I can think. We came here to do my healing process. We did that, and now all of us got absolutely annihilated by these things. Try to lead them away from here.
Right?
okay.
Unless unless there is maybe something that can help us, and can I use my Astra guide to help us find a secret door?
You motherfucker. All right. When we get to Breacher BSD, secret tunnel. I should really
Us.
run Avatar again. Anyway,
Yes.
we have
Yes, that one.
1 secret door card from Star Drew.
Oh no, my Astra guide does that. It once a day I can sunder an attack, and I can find a secret door
If there is one,
if there is one.
would you like to make one?
Yes, please.
Done. What would you like this secret door to do? Because technically we are up here, and they are pounding on this area here. Oh, just so we are clear on the creature that was outside, destroying the front of this place. So let's take token, put it here, and then show it. And then I will make it the right size, because these are the mounts that the knights use.
Oh, click
What would you
into-
like to do?
Oh.
No, we are on a different map than that.
I just put a new one up. You should be able to refresh alchemy if you have not. You might have opened alchemy before me, aka everything I do is null and void.
I think. Oh my goodness. This.
And they are large because they can carry 2 people.
We're still at a different map.
Here, watch. Ready? Boop.
We're on the outdoor.
Watch. Ready? Boop. Fixed. It's at the bottom of that map. It's at the bottom. It's all the way down here. Scroll all the way out.
Oh!
It's a double map. It's outside and inside.
I apologize. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to apologize.
Let's scroll back a little bit.
You want me to scroll in or
Scroll back. I want to see where we are.
You are here. This thing was pounding outside of this tomb. Ripping apart. Actually, technically speaking, I take that back. It's up here, tearing that first floor light, first floor light out. Like that window that's in the background on the other one. I'm just gonna keep pinging it. But anyway, how do you want to heal her? She ain't getting up.
No, we're in a completely different map.
Yeah, we're still on a different map.
We're on level 3.
Um,
I'm level 4A.
You should not be here. We're gonna switch maps. I'm gonna make your
I
life
promise.
easier. Well, I believe you. I'm not calling you a liar yet. Crypt. Crypt. Done.
exit out of that one.
Let me
Did that switch it?
no, let me
There we go.
hold on.
That's it.
Yes.
Yep.
Just refresh.
Good.
Hold on.
Everybody,
Sorry, friends. Almost
there's too many layers to my maps. Apparently, it's too difficult. There's only 4. I didn't think it was that hard. You guys are on the lower right-hand side. Do you see it?
No, fucking alchemy won't move now.
I want this to. I essentially want this to be a way to get
Here we are.
around.
Here we are.
everything.
Here we are. Here we are.
So, do you want out, like an exit out the back of the building? Like, there is the ruined section here. The secret door could be found. Or here. Or out of the room that you pulled all of the coffins out of.
Oh, he's pinging right here. This is down.
Oh, no, not that room. Nope. Nope. Don't go there.
It can be anywhere you want. Follow, you can make the secret door wherever you want. That doesn't heal her.
No, I know.
But it is a way out that's not where this fucking dragonfly was just tearing the shit out of the stuff and flew
Click
away.
on that screen, and then I'll ping it here.
He was coming.
He was here. I'll pull him back down.
Right here, Adam. So
I'm just gonna keep clicking it.
Right here. He's pointing right here. That's where that.
I know the audience can see it because I can see it in OBS.
I mean, I believe maybe in one of the back rooms, but not the room where we put the coffins from. 'cause
So,
that
like-
was it.
So like back here in the worship room or in the destroyed room?
Hui.
So you want to wait out the second floor down, like the rubble that falls down, you can climb down? That sounds great. Doesn't solve the problem I asked. 1, who's healing her? 2, if you can't heal her, who's carrying her? That means you're not fighting. You're carrying her.
I will carry her.
Like
Be
12?
on your sled. Your
That's not.
On my
No,
slut?
that's
On my
great.
what?
Hey, Diana.
Wait.
What is the strength and dexterity and constitution of Millicent?
my strength is a plus 14. Dex is 12. Conn is 12.
She a fucking strong, heavy woman.
How many slots would that body take?
3. Normally it's 2, but her
Sure.
bonuses together add 1.
I
You
have
carry her?
I have an ethereal pot,
Oh my
a
god.
fridge, so to speak. That
Are you
exists outside of
dextering
time
her
and space.
body?
I am going to go ahead and cast the witch's cauldron.
Okay.
Pops up. I pull the half plate out. I pull
Okay.
the unicorn poster out.
Unicorn. It's not a poster, it's a painting, but yes. God damn it.
I had a
Ponies,
unicorn
ponies,
poster growing
ponies.
up.
You know Allie has to paint that now.
Yes.
I pull out
Allie.
the additional rations that I have, the last of it, and I very gently set her into the cauldron.
So you watch as Valraven slowly, like the cauldron's like a cauldron, like cauldron, and he's like, do 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 do.
Fantasy
Done.
hot tub.
Seal gone. Fucking. She doesn't exist.
Yep.
Pocket dimension. Now I do have a question. Does it say you can put living things in there? Is it specified? Good
You know what,
sir.
let's read it. Let's read it right now because
Like
I don't think it has.
how bullshit is the? Do I need to call Kelsey and be like, look, girl, what the fuck is this spell?
Let me read the spell to you real quick.
Kree, if you were in here, the spell feels like bullshit, my friend. Kree, goddamn
roll up on
fucking
this.
Death Knights.
The Witch's Cauldron. I'm scrolling up to it. Give me 1 sec.
This is bullshit.
I mean, you gave me things.
I didn't give you
Cauldron.
shit.
You conjure a bubbling cauldron next to you. It can produce one of the following effects. Any broken mundane item is placed inside the cauldron is repaired.
She's
A
technically a
toad.
broken item. She is
Yeah.
a fucking golem.
You can place up to 3 item slots of them inside the cauldron. The cauldron expels these items the next time you cast the spell.
So you gotta
Doesn't say anything
cast
about
it.
living or
Hold
dead.
on. You gotta
I
cast
did. I
it.
rolled for it.
God damn it.
It's the first thing I do every time I cast it.
And you are technically, I will give it to you as a golem.
Wait. Can we also use a healing
She's not resting.
card?
It's not
No, but
resting.
then we have... Okay.
Healing, you have to be resting.
Okay.
That is
Nope.
Cauldron, Kree. That is some bullshit. But it's a great spell. It's actually very smart. Good play. You pack her up.
All right.
You guys dive down the back of this building. What is your goal? Leaving the island on your own? Going back to see if the knights have a mount left? Are you going to trudge through the swamp on your own? Because remember, it was half a day from these burial mounds back into where like the breacher hall is. What's the plan for the two people? Oh, hold on. Let me fix. I'm having a conversation and I feel like it's the wrong one. There we go. Let's just cut Diana out of this. What is the plan for you two?
It's the only thing we know how to do is to get back. That is what we have to do. We sneak out the
One.
back of this. And...
I am very injured.
Mhm.
Can I have Morgo's toothpick back, please?
Morgo's toothpick.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, quick.
Oh, are you trying to give it back?
Oui.
I need a will roll.
A roll?
You go to give it back, it's like, we'll make you the best chef of all time.
Advantage, disadvantage?
Nope, just a roll. You already beat me once.
4.
I would like to tell you that is not a good enough roll. Would you like the last advantage roll card from Serving Hands?
Yes, please. I don't want to owe more of my life now, too. Woo! That is a 19.
You're going to give it to you. He's like, I'll make you the best chef, and you let go. And it gets back to Valraven. He's like, why would you give me to this man? He doesn't follow any of the things we do. We must eat.
That's what I figured. Like, he makes great food that tastes...
It is cooked and not
Interesting.
raw.
You know, I never asked you, what's your favorite thing to eat?
Are you talking to me? Or are you talking...
No, stop.
Gargoyle.
Like, what do you... Seriously?
Human. Wizard. Golem.
Wizard.
And he just starts going through like anything that exists. Because
I
you're
feel
holding
like
him. And I'm
if I was
assuming
smarter,
you'll
we
eat.
might have a problem.
You'll eat anything, correct, Valraven?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just repeating whatever goes through your head. Verbatim.
So
If you go, I say paper. He goes, paper.
Great. This is why we're good friends, and I know I can trust you.
Yes, I would never
Good
leave
healing.
you. I would
Good
never leave you.
So proud of you. Like, you've saved my life. You saved Chef's life. You know, if I had more hit points, we could probably have saved her life. But she's
If
cultured. She'll
if
be
we
fine.
finish killing her, I could heal you entirely.
We'll save it for later.
Why? Leftovers
Like,
taste bad.
you want to eat fucking wood when it's been sitting in like water and rotted?
Yes, it's softer.
Seriously? Okay, I'll pick up some of the dryads, like the dead little mosquito things.
There's nothing left in them. There's no hit points left. There's nothing to eat.
There's nothing, not even shells.
No, they're dead. We can kill her.
Fine.
So
And you guys are walking down the ramp. He passes the sword off. You have this discussion walking down the back of this rubble. You're carrying her. I would like to know, how are you carrying all of the treasure you found?
Oh, I left it.
You don't get the experience. If you leave it, you do not get the experience.
Well, no, the half plate and the unicorn poster. Well, look at Fellas. Can you carry any of this?
I might have a little bit of.
Well, I guess the question is, like, do we want to take her out of it and put the stuff in and carry her, or do we want?
They
to
don't leave the
in?
ground. You could get one of the other coffins. They're very heavy. You're not flying back with a coffin in her. There's no way. You're walking.
Well, no, she's existing outside of time.
No, if you're carrying her, she's in your bed. You're right. You're not carrying her. That's correct.
She exists elsewhere.
You used a bullshit spell.
Yes, you gave me that spell. Your fault.
So we could carry some stuff. Sure, I have a.
You can. I am fucking full. I am carrying armor,
I don't
weapons.
Don't have a lot that I can carry, but that's all.
I mean, or we carry her body and use the shield. She is wood, and we put all the loot in cauldron. Like it's. Like I don't know. I feel like I've done my part. I am done for the day.
Oh, that is fine. I'm just saying I don't have a lot more space that I can carry anything.
Well,
And look at it. I'm wiry. I'm not.
Fine. Here. I'm gonna drop the rest of my spikes on the ground. I'm gonna drop my rope on the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop. You carry lanterns?
I carry what?
Lanterns.
You carry like torches?
It's getting dark outside right now.
Yeah, I can carry some
we're not at
torches. I can
nighttime yet, but you are
I
going to
take
be
the rope.
traveling at night at some point in time to get back to the Breacher's Hall.
Yeah, but I have a cool spell called Witchlight. It'll be fine.
You got to roll that per round, girl.
That's fine. I'm a very sexy woman.
Anyway.
So you take torches. I've dropped. I don't have a shield, so I'm not carrying that.
Star Drew says, leave the treasure, come back for it. Hide it. Now, if you do want to hide the treasure and like off screen come back for it, we do have cards for that. To hide treasure. Yeah. It's part of the Breacher fucking concept. You hide shit in the wall, but I am 100% fine with you guys hiding stuff.
Hiding it here.
Yeah, we
If
can.
you need to make
Hide some of it.
space.
How many slots of like treasure do we have?
Well, so, the treasure chest, like 5.
Great. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the iron spikes.
No, like if you just drop the treasure, I'll give you all of the treasure you guys find with the experience that you got from that. If you hide it here at the crypts and you're willing to come back like off camera with a roll or something like that,
Deal.
there
Done.
is a smuggler.
Okay.
Smuggler card. If you're willing to use 2 of them, they cover 1d4 items apiece. I'll let you use 2 because there's 2 of you.
Okay.
It's 5 slots, so you need a 5 on 2d4 between the 2 of you.
Okie dokie.
I'll
D4
roll one,
each.
You roll the other.
I will run. You roll the other.
I hope they
I
get
got
2.
a 4.
Well, yeah, you automatically get it then.
I
'cause
got
like
a 3.
Nice.
All right, so you can hide up to that many items. You hide them. Anything you hide will have advantage if anyone goes to look for it. They'll have disadvantage. So you pack items away, hide it here, pick her up, climb out. She's still not breathing. You have still not answered my question. Can you heal her?
Well, 10 minutes ago, we found out that the cauldron can fix things that are broken. And I think you stated that she's broken.
How long does it need to be in there for? This is the most bullshit spell ever. How
It's
long?
immediate, buddy. It's immediate. Next time I cast it, she comes out not broken.
Is she mundane?
She's not a humanoid creature.
She's not mundane.
Gargoyles
She's not mundane.
But
She's
not
very
mundane.
complex. No.
Well, then she's just asleep in the coffin.
So we
existing
in
outside time
the
and space.
cauldron. Thank you, Hansel and Gretel, Baba Yaga, Baba Raven. I don't even know at this point. I do need to know how you want to heal
Baba
her.
Raven.
Are you going to carry her
She's
all the way
fucking
back?
Yeah, she's in a cauldron. She's safe existing at a time. I can't heal her right
Okay.
now.
I will tell
don't-
you, if you didn't put her in the cauldron, the walk back would require rolls for her not to take damage and get fucked up. When you walk around front, the two of you, there is no dragonflies left. The knights are torn apart. They are down to the bone with minimal organs, as you still see some swarms pulling pieces and eating them. The walk back is long. And I would like to tell you, it's also been 7 days. The only person who has food, technically, is Flawless. How many pieces of food do you have left, buddy? Because it's a 2-day trip back if you don't use the dragonflies.
I've got 6 rations altogether.
All right, so you can use 4. 2 for you, 2 for him, unless you want to hunt or cook. I don't know if you want to waste time.
No, I think our main goal is to try to get back. for sure.
So, do you have enough water between the two of you? It's 1 a day.
I would think so.
Are you willing to drink the swamp water?
I did not think to gather nice healy water to drink.
All right. I will remind you again that our lovely team has used cut journey card. They have journey cards.
Ooh.
And you can cut it by 1 day.
Okie dokie.
Are you willing to drink 1 day of water each?
I have enough for at least 1 day of water.
Or do you? Is that on your character sheet? I don't think
Nope.
it is. I don't think you have at any point in time put water on your character sheet.
You know what? I'm
have a
looking at my
pot,
character
right?
sheet, and you are right. I don't have water.
So,
1 day of journey. You have
Each.
a giant like pan, right?
yeah, you can scoop pot. It's still the same fucking water. I don't care what it's
And
in.
then like boil it. We've got torches. We can
If you
start
want to
fire.
spend torches, I will say no roll.
Oh, okay.
Bonfires cost 3 torches.
Ooh.
I have 2 torches.
I won.
If you're willing to do that,
Yes.
no roll.
Yeah.
You lucky motherfuckers. I will take your day shorter journey from Star Drew. It takes 2 of them because there's 2 of you. And so that's Star Drew. And what else do we have for day journey shorter? I think the other one is Nessie. With that said, you guys hike your way back. It's difficult. It's hard. You're in unknown lands. It's worse than the wall to you. The walls, there's kind of shit to follow. There's like halls and corridors and like things that are carved out.
Somewhat homey too.
Out here is all real vegetation. There's no path. You're trudging through a swamp in like Florida. Audience, roll a d6. You don't want a 1. While you're carrying her through, it's been 1 day of rest. Diana, after you rest for 1 day, would you, I'll bring you back on screen. We'll go back to the bats. Bats.
Betty.
As we go back into our big cam, would you like to use a rested card to have an extra d6 hit points for the day?
Yes, please.
So you get full hit points plus a d6. Would the rest of you, if there's enough
Sorry.
left,
You said 4 hit points?
no,
plus a D6.
full hit points.
Full.
Yep. After you rest, you get it all back and conditions. Would you all like to use a rested card for an extra d6 hit points? It's just it's like temporary hit points on top of what you have.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So that is all serving hands, all 3 of them, because we've used so many last time. The first roll was from JD. He rolled a d6. He got a 4 on chat. With that 4, it's not a 1. There's no random encounter. She does wake up while in the cauldron. If you open it after a day of rest, she wakes up fully healed. Apparently, your cauldron repaired the golem. More than likely, she just got to sleep. And she gets extra d6 hit points. When you get to the kingdom going in, I will switch us back to entering the kingdom. There are a group of knights that are marching out. There's like fucking 50 of them. and they are marching out as you're coming up out of the swamp onto this edge of land. And they see you, and they immediately separate their group. 40 continue, and 10 stay behind. In that 10, the Keymaster is there. Now, for some clarity, because you have the journal for the Breachers, and you only got some of the information, Keymasters do not leave the hall. Ever. They cover the hall, they cover the 2 gates, they make sure the place is safe, that the wall doesn't come out into their territory. The female that you've met, she has left the hall to come and make sure you all are safe. She's on her own dragonfly that is all blue with golden wings. You've not seen one like this. They're usually green with like the iridescent wings. The normal dragonfly is larger and armored. And when she sees you all, she runs up in front of the 10 knights that stay behind. She ushers an Elven. For those who speak Elven, she's saying, you need to go, make sure that crypt is safe, lock it back up, bring back the survivors. No elf shall die on that soil. And she would make her way up to the group of you, seeing that Diana's character, Millicent, is still alive. Fallis doesn't look like a fucking zombie anymore. But you all get all your hit points back on that one night of rest. And she would walk up and ask you, obviously, what happened. It is up to you how much information you actually want to give to this elven kingdom of Redontia. Now, I'm telling you, no matter what you say, I'm taking notes. I'm not telling you if it's good or bad. You should know if what you're telling them is good or bad. So I'm writing down Keymaster. How much information about what just happened are you going to give? This is also experience driven, just so you know. Because remember, boons, information, all are experience driven. And I put the art up for her as well.
I feel like we would.
Here, I'll send it to you guys too.
So it was a very incredible journey to go to a place such as that. We saw spirits that were inside of the location. And we, as you can tell, we found a place for me to sleep for the week. It was very soothing, and I feel more like myself. I still am missing my ear though, and I pull up my hat, and sure enough, my left ear is still gone because it fell off a long time ago when I was a zombie.
Was your ear desecrated?
Desecrated? Oh no, it fell off. Unfortunately, it did not grow back. But I'm fully healed. Those whatever it was with those waters, it was quite amazing. And then,
well, like we said before, we can make a wooden or a organic plant representation of your ear you've lost. That's not my question. We sent you to bring you back. And by the way, I just want to say, as what the king and queen believe these knighted 3 to be, I also see you as a chef that can heal the issue that our entire ancestry has between all of our people. You are the only person to be able to heal the physical manifested wounds of our kingdom. You guys failed all those checks. I rolled. During the big party, none of you noticed that everyone who came in who was wounded, all of them left healed.
Oh, really? Oh.
Your food is quite divine.
Oh my goodness.
We are not sure if it was you or the Sioux, but we believe that between the two of you, there are recipes that can finally rejuvenate the wounds of hundreds of years of everybody in our kingdom.
I've always hoped that my cuisine could could bring people together, and hopefully that is always what I aim to do with my food. It is excellent to hear that it is happening. That it makes my heart very full of happiness.
We did not believe that there was a magic or a craft within the wall or the barrier cities of that could do what we need. I must ask you though, while you are safe and we are happy, looks to Millicent and Valraven, the both of you, we would love to adopt you into our Breachers Guild instead of Asterlane. I know that is a big ask for us to tell you to don our armor and our weapons and to give up things that you know. But unfortunately, the green barrier inside the wall has grown solid. There is no passage or roadway that allows you to go from here back to your home safely. I am not saying within time that isn't something that could be carved or opened up between our elven enchanters and transmuters. Maybe we could find a place, but we would rather have you as part of our guild and to have Follis work for the king and queen, working on healing foods to repair those that are injured, retire as a breacher, and join us as the knighted chef for the king and queen of ETHUANTIA. There is no higher honor here than to work at the castle. For the both of you, we would move you up in stature within the Breacher Guild. We would give you access to things that only some of the most veteran breachers get within our halls. Would love to send the two of you back in to find foods for this wonderful elf to cook and heal our people. While this is obviously on the shore and we're happy to see all of you healthy, we would like to make our way back to the guild hall and talk negotiations on you leaving the Asterlane Breachers and joining us. We'll give you all new guides to what we do. We'll give you homes. We'll give you a space. We'll give you places within our kingdom on the walls at the highest points, which are highly sought after by the most noble of people in our kingdom. And she kind of looks around and lets it rest. I don't ask for an answer now, but we want to offer this to you, and I was told I am to present it to you. We were afraid you died out there. We heard nothing from our knights. Did they not make it? They were supposed to send message back.
Fortunately not. We did get attacked by creatures that came, and unfortunately the two knights perished, and that is why you saw us walking up this way. The mounts took off.
Did any of their mounts make it between the two of them? They had two of our most esteemed white dragonfly mounts for the kingdom.
We didn't see them when we left. One ripped into the wall, and then we were so focused on trying to get back safe.
See if she knows. Ooh, 19. I worry that the queen of the green barrier may be set with us. And you've heard that term. The Dryad has been called the queen before. But I will say this openly. I have not made a single roll for them to know that you cut the arm off of the Dryad.
We were saving her.
Yeah. Well, this kingdom thinks that there's something going on the wall. Currently, there's no dot to dot connected. You're not the line. No one knows. And the hand's gone. Technically, it's merged onto Fallis's arm with the ring. It kind of is like a bracer down his arm, like about to here, like a thick cuff to the ring. She doesn't seem to notice. Well, let's get you home. I will have myself and 5 of our knights here, my esteemed guard, the rings of our guild, escort us back. We're about a few hours away. We'll get you food, and for the evening, while you make your decisions, we will give you each individual rooms in the Lost Watch. With that said, I need each of you, after we end the show, to tell me if you accept being a breacher for ETHUANTIA over Astrolane. And most importantly, I need to know if Fallis takes the job working for the king and queen. And this is all before our knighting ceremony. Because no matter what, you can still be knighted, just like other people have been and are. But tell them, nah, I don't want to be a part of your fucking organization. I will tell you that there are gigantic benefits to joining. With problems. More problems for Fallis than anyone else. Fallis, if you work for the king and queen, I don't know how you keep adventuring as a breacher. We're not done for the evening, but I want to throw that in your laps for the next 20 minutes of the show. 15 minutes of the show. She walks you back to the Breacher's Hall. I'll switch our scene. I'll take us back to the Breacher's Hall. The Lost Watch. She walks you into the private room at the bottom. It's about a 4-hour travel back. She would be exuberantly talking to you about what you found in the crypt of their non-resting dead in the Sinologan. How many people were still alive there? If you met any of the plasma materials that are still there, how they treated you. She's asking for any information. It sounds like they don't open that crypt.
I feel like I would tell him.
How was it? Were they friendly? Did you have conversation? Do they still speak in High Elven?
Hey, music for tone, which I guess is High Elven. They seem like they want company, people to stay with them.
They were, one of them even offered that I could remain undead, like I was.
Are we? I shouldn't ask this, but I feel like it takes an outsider's perspective. Are we doing the right thing by leaving them in the state they're in? Do they seem cohesive still? Do they still seem like these plasmateers are still family members, or do they seem disjointed? We've heard that they roam outside the crypt. They've known for trying to burn the trees down, but made of stone makes it very difficult. Are they still good?
If you leave children or the old and infirm alone, they will fall back into old patterns. I think if you wanted to improve having people come and speak with them, or clean the crypts, or maybe doing burial summary, like burial.
We do that. They have large burial rites that we do, and people visit them quite frequently from their family, and they say they seem normal, but I feel the tie is lineage.
It could be. It's what we noticed when we were there is that many parts of it were broken and not working. I think there is something good to build them nicer home
Oh.
or repair home.
We might have to send some of our whisperers there to talk to them. Thank you for the information. I'll mark that. You guys were honest. I will give an extra XP. Marking a couple extra things for him. With that, she walks in the room, closes the door, locks it. She closes the like kind of like the equivalent to like a ticket buying place. She closes that over with a stone wood piece. She closes all the windows. It's dark in the room for a moment, and she lights a torch and lights it and walks around the room and lights all of the ones in this room. I'm gonna zoom in. I have you all in here, and she moves back to here. She asks you all to join her in the room. And around the table. It's probably about like 8 p.m. now. There is some bread. There's some soup on the table. Very basic food to eat. When she invites you all in, can I get a wisdom? Wisdom from each player. You can put yourself where you want. I just moved you guys here. You can sit wherever you want at this table.
Is this the giant fish?
Right here.
Oh, this is off.
You guys are having issues today. We are in ETHUANTIA. I'll pull it up again, and you should see this. Oh, you're on the fish. So here, let me go here. Then I'm going to switch back to Lost Watch. You should be on the Lost Watch. See if that pulls up. Should be the big area that you guys all stay in. That's the tower that all of the ETHUANTIA breachers stay in. I don't know, you're not seeing it unless you guys are if you refreshed alchemy at all during this conversation. That means that you're fucked.
Oh. Well,
And I have to read. Stop doing that. Every time you do that, I have to switch back and forth.
Story mode?
Yeah, wait until he refreshes that.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna
You
go
did,
back
you
to
go
it now. Audience, if you play alchemy and your players decide to hit refresh randomly, it's the equivalent to them drawing cards when they shouldn't.
You keep telling us to refresh. though.
No, I did at the beginning. I never said it again. Is that better? Does
Okay,
it work now?
It's a black screen.
Well, that's your computer being a pile of black garbage, like just an inky wasteland of no service. It should be there. I literally refreshed and brought it back. Can you see the background that says Kingdom of ETHUANTIA at the top?
Black.
I don't know what computer you're using, but I feel like it's from Costco.
It probably is. It's my other work's computer.
I blame your computer.
Yeah, it's not. It's all black. Okay, we'll just look up on the
Kids.
YouTube screen.
I'll do it again.
No, it's fine.
No. Stop refreshing.
I'm not. I haven't touched it.
Okay, I just did it myself. Can you see the new background?
Nope.
Give it a second. It's not instantaneous. Audience, pausing for station identification. Can you see this?
No.
Should be trees. Sexy.
I see trees now.
Sexy trees.
Well, I don't see. Yeah, I see.
Cool.
I see
We're going to
trees.
switch. Don't click anything. We're going back to the Kingdom of ETHUANTIA, where we are in the game. Do you see a gate?
I see a gate.
Cool. I'm going to hit tactical mode.
Okay.
Do you see the Lost Watch? You have to click it.
Hit
It's in the
tactical mode.
upper right-hand corner.
Guys, I know. Now I see.
Give it a second.
If I hold still, does it make it work better?
Like, is it working for you?
Yeah.
This is what I get.
It's cause you have the upper right. Hit Control Shift Z. Diana, technology, tisk, 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 according to JD Hood. F for Diana's computer.
This is not
Diana,
my main
don't
computer.
refresh.
I didn't. It's control.
Are
Shift
you,
C.
the last thing I'll ask before we continue, are you using a browser or the applet?
Browser.
Cool. Go into the settings in the upper right hand corner. There's 3 dots. Go down to how it works and make sure that you have hardware acceleration on.
Where do I find that?
Settings.
I'm in settings.
Not for the tab, for the thing itself.
You hit 3 dots.
Oh,
You
Yeah,
hit
right?
setting. And once you're in there, where's it at? It should be under privacy search or I don't know what you're on.
3
Chrome.
dots. He's talking about 3 dots, not.
Upper right hand corner. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's the hamburger is the other word that you use, but it should be under your settings.
Okay.
Under
What am I looking
settings,
Okay.
and you want to go to performance, and there should be a thing for enable. God damn it! It's enable your hardware acceleration. Is what you're looking for. I don't know what version of Chrome you're in, so I can't answer that without sounding like a dickhead.
Just
You're looking for enable
Please.
hardware acceleration.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just
Don't
her
ignore-
laptop
just
being
ignore it.
super.
I'm
stupid.
ignoring you? Oh, you want me to ignore you?
no. I'm
Audience?
saying.
They said ignore
I'm
them.
no. I'm saying ignore my computer because it's not working. Just keep talking.
Here,
I'm gonna look
here,
up on the screen.
lady, I'm gonna make it
I'm
easy
done.
for you. I'll make it easy for you. Ready? I put you in positions of fucking the table. I'm gonna fucking screenshot that table. I'm gonna go over to you only. There you go. It's in Discord. Anyway, back to the show. Wait, you know what fixes this? Bats!
And I'm gonna grab my.
Thank you,
phone
Bats.
So I can
Thank you,
see
Bats.
Discord.
Thank you, Bats. With that, I have you at the head of the table, across from the Keymaster. I have the other 2 on the right and left. Back to what we were doing. I won't let technology distract me. I see that it did not send you what I wanted. It sent a random fucking picture.
You send me a kid doing this.
Shh, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What you're saying doesn't matter. I'll do it again. Stop. Anyway, as I was saying, would you, as they're doing this, she asks you to. I need a few things from you. I want to bring you into this guild. I believe that you are good people. I don't think that you did anything of danger to our people. I believe that you feel that this is your home, or at least a better place than being back in the wall. But I do need you to be honest with me. There's a gentleman who showed up, a halfling, and before he raided where you were staying, he seemed to believe he knew you all. I spoke to him before he broke his way into your room, which is not what I agreed. I told him that he was welcome to speak with you tomorrow, and he did not wait. After finding out that you were staying here, he went from room to room. He has a stain on his occupation here. He was wearing your guild's colors. But he, when I asked, did not know your names. Can you explain this to me?
For the conversation we had during the party, how I told you the creature chasing us I didn't let our cohorts know about that shadow traveling and how he requested his armor be brought back so it could be properly taken care of, for it seemed cursed.
Fall Raven, I would love for that to be the only thing I speak of, but I know I wasn't speaking with a shadow. I shook his hand. He told me that his guild book was missing, and that when he fell somewhere inside the wall, I am not familiar. I was never a breacher. I only study the cartography of my elven compatriots. But he said he was attacked at camp. And that him and his fellow brothers were near slaughtered, and one of them was eaten in front of them. Now, I will repeat myself. If you can tell me what happened with them, if they were, don't get me wrong, there are breaches who attack one another. I am not trying to give you an out. And I do have good word from one of the mushroom people inside the wall in our custody that said that you are quite kind and help their god. But these breachers from Astral Lane are saying, in this specific one, I've not spoke to the others, they were saying that you attacked them, or that someone did. They described a gargoyle and some pointed ear person. That's a very broad statement, but gargoyle is not. Gargoyles don't exist inside of the wall very frequently. They usually protect each of the districts, kingdoms, and the like. So I will again push my words to the table for the three of you. And I hope for the best, because I would love to have you as part of our wall.
There are three things that I will push forward. The first one being the gargoyles you've seen on top of the wall, the stories that you've heard, are ones that protect cities. There are also tales of those that wander. And when a big stony fuck hangs on the side of the wall, in the trees, or over by the buildings that people inhabit, or in the middle of the wall, would you be able to see them or find them? The second question I'll ask is this. Is that three strangers who have done nothing for your city have told being attacked. They've only provided a story in which they are the victim. And the last question I'll bring is this. An offer was made to us. Astounding offer for us to represent this city. And the big point for this is our entire tale has been rebirthing from death. If you look over at this elven chef here, I think the one thing we can learn is the past is dead. We're all here in rebirth.
Well, while you would like to make it sound like it is the here and now, the elven community in ETHUANTIA is about the past and history. And I hear your words, fellow, but you came here with breacher guides and books that were missing your identification. We're willing to accept that they're missing, that things happen. But when this gentleman showed up showing us he had the page from that book only for himself, it does not look good. Second, while I understand death and rebirth, and you have some magical abilities, properties, or blessings from the wall, that doesn't make you truthful individuals. I guess what the three of you need to decide is if you can be honest or trust me with your lies? Now, I have tallied every lie told during this game. And I will tell you, those numbers are not great. I didn't tally your truths. That's called conversation. I tallied your lies.
Who lied the most?
I'm not telling you that. Yeah, maybe end of season. She is asking you to either bear it all or tell her you are lying and trust her as the point of contact for the guild and really the liaison between the king and queen. My question to the three of you, and we are answering this night, we are not pushing it to next week. Because next week, one, Fall Raven won't be here. Two, I need to know if you're buying in or you're on the fucking run. What my party like to do. Do you give in, tell her what actually happened, and bring her in and hope that you can trust? Like, this is like trusting somebody like, you're right, I murdered 3 people and I'm a drug dealer, but you're in on it. Or do you double down on your lies and try to make a roll and get her to believe you? That's my question to all of you. And we have burned through so many cards.
Yeah.
There are, is there any, I will give you options. This is important. We have 1 flashback card. And we have many like stat +1 cards. We have reroll damage if you decide you want to murder her and like bounce. You cannot use a carousing roll to shift her attitude, but I will let you use it as an advantage, which washes the disadvantage. That's the only thing I'll give you. And we only have like 2, 3 of those left. And it's going to be her person, not the group. The exception to this rule, as shitty as this is, Mr. Fallus, as a dark elf, brought back to life one of the best cooks they've ever witnessed. You are allowed to walk out of the room right now if you just work for the queen and king. But that must be decided before. You can still do that as a breacher, but that's only if the breacher thing passes. Or right now, you can be like, I would love to work for the king and queen. Out. What would you like to do? She would look to you first before everybody else. That's obviously got to be answered before she can semi-interrogate this group. Would you like to work for the king and queen? They are willing to look over discrepancies.
No, I find it's you are so gracious to us coming in here. Gave me an opportunity to prove to you that we are good people.
We gave you life, Wallace.
And yes, and then you gave me an opportunity to bring life back into it, and another opportunity for me to make beautiful food for everyone. And I don't think I would love more than anything to work for the king and queen.
It does not answer the question I asked you. Are you going to work for the king and queen as the head of the royal court, as a knighted chef, the highest position you can have within our kingdom, short of the king and queen themselves? They trust you not to poison them, harm them, to heal the ill in our kingdom. I will let you make another character. This is your choice. She's like, I would like to play my brother, known as Paulus.
This opportunity is something I have ever dreamed of.
Your friend, your mushroom companion, spoke of your ability to heal others in your travel. She also spoke about your blessing from her goddess.
Oh,
Do you bear that still?
Actually, I do not. It was a ring that you all had taken
Oh,
when we had come in. So
so you
all
do no
have-
longer worship or take the blessing of her god?
I would. I mean, her blessing was very beneficial to us. I thought that was amazing. But if I am not allowed as a chef here, not allowed to take a blessing from that, then I would forego the blessing.
Would you instead, in your work, if you were to accept the blessing of the king and queen? It would give you immortality.
Mortality. More chance for me to make food for everyone.
Exactly.
That only seems too good to be true. But if I'm going to be working for the king and the queen, then absolutely, I would take their blessing.
Would you give up being a breacher then?
But would I still see my companions here?
Oh, you could cook for them, but you would no longer be adventuring with them inside the wall. We do have, if they, and she looks to the table, if they accept the duties that we have, they would be inside the wall for 2 to 4 months.
It's still an opportunity. And at any time, of course, I would be at the command of the king and queen if I needed to go in with them for any reason, or you wanted me to.
We would
to
wish
share.
you to be in the kingdom's kitchen and not in the wall. We cannot risk your ability to heal those when we cannot heal.
I didn't think that I would be willing to do that.
Then you give your status as a breacher.
Oui.
Excellent. The king and queen will be quite happy. What I believe a detriment to our hall, I would prefer you to be part of our guild in the Lost Watch, but those choices are yours. If you would be willing to step out, go to your room, gather your belongings, I will have 2 of my knights take you to the castle, and you will continue your time cooking for the king and queen. Ear repair, of course. We cannot have that.
Thank you. And, what about my 2 compatriots here?
They will, if answers are correct, and she looks to Millicent and Valraven, will continue as breaches. We have a job for them in the wall. If this decision of telling me what's going on or telling the truth, whatever that may be, you, sir, are excused from any falsities. You are safe.
Do I need to leave, or am I allowed to stay with him until their decisions are made?
I would say that you're no longer a breacher, so no.
Would I have the option to at least stay with him? At least for now. I would like to know their decisions that they want to make, and at least have our goodbyes.
I would tell you that your staying in the hall makes me uncomfortable. If you're not one of us, you're one of someone else. You can tell she is a breacher
Argas?
through and through. If you aren't one of them, fucking you're elsewhere.
Okay.
You've made your decision. You wish to work for the king and queen? I wish you the cushiest of lives. She doesn't seem kind about her words and your choice. Please wait outside the room. Knights will take you. For the rest of you, and she looks to Millicent, and she puts the breacher book for Verdantia on the table. And you guys have yours, so it gave back your torn out, fucked up breacher book that's missing all the fucking pages and everything else. That you all own. They put theirs on the table. And she looks to Follis and waits for him to leave.
follows will.
You leave?
Bow. Yes, he will take his leave. He'll do a bow and hopefully I will see you again soon, my friend.
You will not. She says as you exit the room. Nope. You're cooking for the king. That doesn't mean you ever see them again. So she tells you to go to the room. There's two knights on the other side. They're like eating and ready, and they're on the other side. We'll get back to you at the end of the show. For Valraven and for Millicent, she slides the ETHUANTIA book to the middle of the table. And she says, I have a feeling that you are survivors. However you wish to take that. I am offering you pardon from whatever you did. I will protect you. Unlike your, and she says this pretty openly, weak friend who chose the king and queen over us. You don't choose royalty over service. If you are interested in surviving as breachers, not leaving with him, I'm going to give you an extra choice. I'm going to be straight. Did you take what wasn't yours from the Astrolane breachers? It's a very simple answer of yes or no. No, you're cooking already.
They took what wasn't mine. Millicent had nothing to do with it. They were wandering and I provided things they needed.
Uh-huh. You have the mannerisms, she says. And like she gets really astute of people who lived in the wall for a long time. Were you born there or are you prisoners of the wall? This is up to you. I've never discussed this, but this is up to you guys. Were you born in the wall, lived there your entire life? Or were you sent there by us, which I don't know, and I would have records? Or were you sent by Astrolane to live in the wall? How did you come across being in there? And as your friend said, you took from other breachers. She's not giving any extra information up if she's for you or against you right now. I will tell you I'm tallying stuff. Millicent? She looks at you. No, you spoke. And she looks to Millicent. You don't work. You are imprisoned in the wall. Oh. That's a very high status. But that means you are outside the wall. You work on the outskirts. You watch. Why were you inside? Only sojourners are inside the wall. How are you a watcher?
It is what I was given.
How did you end up inside the wall then, Golem?
One of the soldiers saw that I was an asset. And they made me part of it.
I will ask you this directly without the gargoyle's answer. Did you kill one of the Astrolane breachers to get your current position?
No.
Harm them?
No.
Did you actually?
No.
All right. I have our original discussion when we made characters this summer. I don't think Diana remembers.
I do.
I will tell you, you are definitely an accessory to murder. You didn't kill him directly, but accessory. She goes, okay. Doesn't ask Valraven. She goes, did your friend kill him? She points to Valraven. He seems like someone who is hired to take care of bloody business.
I mean, he's shaking his head in front of you.
I'm only going to ask you both this one more time. Are you the fall of the breachers that this halfling was speaking to us about? And you hear like all the key rings and key, because her whole armor is made out of keys.
Mm-hmm.
And she pulls one off and sets it down.
I definitely wasn't the cause of their fall.
Was your friend? And she points to Valraven.
No.
Was your fellow breacher? She wouldn't even say friend. Fellow breacher.
No.
Then who killed them?
Don't know.
That's 100% lie. And this is the first time that I actually need you to roll for lying.
Okay.
And it is at disadvantage.
Okay. What is the...
I am not telling you it's opposed.
No. I'm asking what you need
Charisma.
to add to it.
Charisma. Would you like charisma bonus?
Yeah.
Would you like the carousing, one of the three I've left, one's from KJ, to get rid of the disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. And you get a +1 from charisma. That is from Kyle.
Care.
Is this carousing?
No. This, I'm giving you a wash of the disadvantage
it.
by using the carousing card. This is a charisma roll. Do you have any bardic abilities that you can cheat with when doing charismatic influence to people?
I
Love hearing Adam laugh in the background.
It says I can prolific. I have.
What's your
Inspire.
What is your background? You're a watcher, right?
I'm a watcher.
Unfortunately, in this situation, that doesn't count towards making a better argument for breachers. Valraven, what's your background? Mage, right?
Yeah, Mage's Apprentice.
Also doesn't. This is a question of something else. It's me and you.
Okay.
By me and you, audience,
Okay.
I need you to roll me a 2d20 because I have advantage on my roll. To see if she's lying. Pulled a key and I put it down. It's the door of truth. I'm putting that down. But with that, we're going to be giving a little bit of a secret away while this happens.
Secrets.
Diana, what you got?
Okay, I'll roll.
Roll it up while the audience rolls 2d20.
That is a 15.
15. Would you like to spend a breacher point?
I have to take the highest. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
spend a
breacher.
point.
So you're the wash is away. It's just a d20 for you right now. 1 d20. You roll a d6 and add it
that's
to
right.
it. There's no disadvantage.
I'll spend it.
That's a 16 and a 9. I take the 16 before I spend anything. Ooh, Kyle played a fucking talent card tonight? Oh, man. What you got, Diana?
18 total.
I got 16. Are you confident that beats whatever I rolled, but the 16 plus my bonus? That I know if you are lying or not.
It's
Valraven. She looks to you after she says that. Just gonna mark it. She did. She just rolled it.
I rolled it.
I'm gonna mark it. She looks away from your friend. No expression on her face. Same key. She slides it and points it at you. Well, my friend, while you say there are gargoyles in the wall and I don't know better, and you're right. I'm not saying I am the smartest pointed-ear elf of all time. But, sir, I've seen you with your beak covered in blood more than any monster at any point in time. And you're saying that you were involved. Did you kill all 3 on your own, minus this halfling that showed up to slay you? By the way, we again apologize for them making it to your room. Did you kill the rest of his companions? Harm them? Are they all dead? Or is this all a falsity spread by Asterlane?
Look over to Millicent.
She did her part.
Food was provided. I ate.
You need to be a little more specific. These aren't hors d'oeuvres, my friend. This isn't a 24-hour dinner for the king and queen. Did you hunt them and kill them?
No hunt.
They were suffering.
Shut up.
They had been injured. You don't leave food in the wall for worse things to come. I consumed them.
All of them? All 3? Obviously, the halfling did not die to you.
Not all 3. I consumed 1. Other body couldn't find, fell downhill.
You're being honest. Can I get a charisma roll, and I will give you advantage for your honesty?
Ooh, honesty.
I'm keeping the same roll. Yep.
First one was a 5
Would
for
you?
a 7. Second one, because I have advantage, was a natural 20 for a 22.
She goes, excellent. Can you please join your friend? She didn't say breacher. Friend. Outside?
I'm going to stand up and I put a hand on Millicent's shoulder.
Thank you for understanding.
You've done well. The head, I'll step out.
I thought he was going to eat your head. Thank you for understanding how this goes, my friend. She says that to you. I'm only going to go to Diana. I need Adam to pull out his headphones.
Oh no.
And I need you to mute the audio coming in, Valraven. And we're going to end with Diana. Ma'am, I'm going to be honest with you. Your friends left. I only hire the deceitful. Who killed them? You've lied this entire time. He says he's eaten them. We had one halfling Astrolander show up. You're wearing a shoulder pauldron that belongs to the halfling's armor. We're not stupid. And your friends don't belong to a guild. You're the only exception to this rule. Golems are created by enchanters, mages, as conduits for magic. Golems protect the outside of the wall. Let's be honest, shadow elves belong inside. While he is a wonderful chef and he has been pardoned by the king and queen, you're the only thing that seems real. So, are you actually an Astrolaner, or did you just take the mantle of one?
I took because it was suffering.
Then I offer you the head of a breacher team. You're welcome to keep your gargoyle friend. Your shadow elf, on the other hand, is being claimed by the king and queen. It is fixable. But I need the queen to die.
What? Why is that?
Well, my sister has been in that position for too long. If you were willing to make this happen between you and your crew, food poisoning, murder, whatever. While shadow elves are deceitful, I am being straightforward about the situation. I don't wish my sister to be in the position anymore. Would you be willing to take on this task? If so, I can give you access to something in the wall. You would need to retrieve it, but it would end any form of difficulty of getting rid of her.
And after, what is the reward?
What do you want?
Are you just going to throw me out as trash? Or do I stay?
Oh,
Do we stay?
One, if you accept, I'll accept you and Valraven as Verdantian breachers. Your friend who's a chef, I guess we could requisition his help as a cook, but he would no longer be a breacher. I cannot have that pass with the other breachers who are out here. Or if he were to deny working for the king and queen, he could just continue to say he is an Astralane breacher. I wouldn't take that away from him. Something you should probably speak to him about before he leaves. But I can't adopt him into our guild. He already said he'd rather be knighted and work for the two cunts that run this place.
But if I talk to him, could I persuade him?
There's no going back. This is recorded in case I die. And she slides the key back and hooks it on. Off the record, I think he is a vital asset to you. And I cannot make him a breacher, but I can say he is a soldier that cooks for you.
Yeah, that's fine. Makes it easier
He
for
will
travel.
He will have to cook for the king and queen when they demand. If we wish to send him into the wall, it will take quite the amount of persuasion. You know, death.
Death or debt?
Death. And she goes like this.
And oh yeah. Alright.
Are
May
you
I have
interested?
I think Valraven would agree. Yes. we
Oh,
are
I
very
am
interested.
assuming he would eat anything of flesh in front of him.
We accept.
Then I will have the knights bring your friend upstairs to get his belongings out of his room. Please follow. And she slides a breacher shield across the table to you. The breacher shield gives you advantage on any, at least the first, I should say, charisma checks for anything involving the breacher hall. You are considered a lieutenant, which is high. It's a pretty high rank. There's only like 3 of them. You also have 6 breacher tokens. Those are used to buy or requisition breacher items. Like a harp that, when used, can be struck and can shatter stone or metal. Things like that. Like high-end things that are brought back out of the wall. Here's the thing I'm going to tell you. They're all muted. She
Right.
slides you a circle with a hole in the middle, with like
Okay.
metal on the one side. And she says, this device will let you get into many of the doors that are locked within the wall. They say it is some form of advanced technology. Then she slides a second piece across it, and it is a black pod. It's metal. It's like a teardrop, like a seed. She says this is made specifically for golems. If you were to attach this to you over whatever device you're currently using, it will give you a very strong undying status. Mechanically, if you ever go down to 0, once per 24 hours, you can bypass death. No death saves, no nothing. You just stand back up. You got 1 hit point, no matter what. Once per day. She says, we don't understand the magics. We don't understand how it works. It is from the wall. It has been tested. And it is safe as far as we know, this has been used for 3 different golems over our years.
Oh. So
Do
do
you take it and start the insertion now, or are you going to wait till after you talk to them?
after it?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go like this. Tell Adam. Poke Adam.
You're good.
She says you're good. Poking. And then we're going to close as I bring everybody back in. Bop, bop,
Seems
bop.
like everything went well. Good.
Hey, yeah, you're talking to the knight outside. It's been a little bit. He's like, I was told to wait for a little bit. They said when the proceedings are done, if I'm giving the go, we're taking you back to the king and queen. My understanding is you're going to be cooking for us full time. I'm so excited to have your food. What you cooked during our long dinner of royalty was just something I've never had. And I've never seen your friends. They fought the Zolga and slayed this creature. As he's saying that, Valraven will get forced out of the room. Oh my. Well, we have to wait for the third one. If she comes out within a short time frame, I am to walk you up to get your belongings from the top of the Lost Watch, your room. We did replace the table and everything else, and then I will be hopefully walking our chef here to the king and queen. About the 5 minutes that pass in real time, 8 minutes pass in real time, Millicent would walk out. The keymaster would kind of nod. She doesn't shake your hand or anything. She kind of gives you a pat on the back as you're walking out. Shuts the door. The blind stays shut. She does not open that section so everybody can talk to her. It's just all of you outside of the room with a knight. My question to the group is this knight's like waiting to kind of take you all, out of here? He's like, I'll escort you upstairs to the Lost Tower to grab all of your belongings. There's, and he points to her. She's like, well, and he sees when she turns around, she's wearing, I'm assuming you put it on.
Yeah.
She has a Lieutenant Breacher medallion. And it has the Verdant Kingdom symbol, not Astrolabe.
I want to do a perception check, make sure there's nothing that says Finch on it.
Ooh, Adam is worried about something that I have done many years ago. It does say Finch. No, I'm just kidding. There's no Finch. There's no Finch on it at all.
And it's a badge that says Lieutenant Breacher?
It's a metal badge. It's a shield. It has the B in the bottom. It has Verdantia like kind of etched across the top. It has a forest growing out of it with the forest gate behind it that we've had on many of our images. And there are dragonflies kind of like wings around the outside edge of it. You know how they have the 4 wings on the ones you flew on, not the wooden ones. And she's wearing it. And it says Lieutenant on the bottom in Elven.
That is amazing. You have been given a task in this place as well. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you, and to you.
I appreciate it, my friend. I mean, and Valraven, what about you? How are things before you left? Is okay?
He was told to get the
Very
fuck out.
hungry.
Well,
He's hungry.
you used to have a golem in there you could eat, but you took her out.
Don't eat me.
So, the knight says, well, I can lead you upstairs to gather your belongings. My understanding is that Miss Millicent, Lieutenant Miss Millicent, are you keeping a Valraven around? I was told that is your choice.
Absolutely, yes.
Excellent. Well, then follow us. Let's get your belongings. I will take you to the king and queen.
Of course.
And they walk you upstairs. And if you remember, you're all the way up here into your little room that you fucked the table up. They replaced. It's like fucking 4 stories up. He shuts the door. He says, I'll give you a few moments to gather your belongings. If you need anything, I'll be outside. So he stands here. I'll bring you all upstairs. Millicent, what and how much do you say, or do you say nothing at all?
Well, We must meet privately somehow. I don't know if the
Is this room not
here.
private enough for you? It's the
I don't know because of the halfling crawling underneath.
He's dead. He got murdered.
He has no head.
Someone bit his head off. He
It
is
was not.
dead.
I know who it was. It wasn't me.
No, it was not you. That's correct. This room is just the three of you and a ring and a
All right,
fixed
well, if it's
table
just the three of us.
and a night outside the room. Literally how I have it set up.
So I'm a lieutenant of the Breaches.
Okay, so is that
One of three.
One of three.
Okay.
And you are to make some poisonous food to poison the queen. She is no longer needed. The Keymaster wants to take over.
I'm supposed to.
Keep your voice down.
As my first task, I'm supposed to.
Not right away. Not right away.
But that is not what I signed on for. I was told I was going to be cooking for the king and the queen, and I do not like to put things inside of my food that could potentially hurt anyone. It is life-giving. It is delicious. It is something to bring people together that will only tear this community apart.
They're not good people.
Is the king and queen around?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Assumption, but sure.
The sister. Keymaster's actually the sister.
So you're saying, is the sister mad that she did not become queen? Is that why?
She's saying that her time is done now and she needs to take over.
What is she going to do about the king as well? I do not like being put in this position. That is. Were you not supposed? You were not supposed to tell us this, were you?
Oh no, you're part of it. Valraven?
Merde.
Murder.
And then I show them the 6 breacher coin, the tokens.
So breacher tokens allow you to buy breacher items. Those are yours. But if you buy for other people, that's up to you.
Yeah, I would.
You can get things like siege breaker swords, breacher armor for ETHUANTIA. You can get, there's a lot of stuff. You can get a pack mule that's a mechanical mule that carries extra gear for you that follows you everywhere.
Oh.
There's bridges you can make. There's a lot of stuff. You guys already have Astrolane items. These would be for ETHUANTIA items.
So I have to. So what is my timeline?
No, there's time. You must build up a rapport with the king and queen.
So, to understand this, the person that knows we're not who we say we are wants us to kill royalty.
Yes.
And we're trusting they're not going to turn us into a patsy when it all goes horribly wrong.
Yes.
And the other option is we tell the king and queen it happened and we kill the person that knows our history.
Yes.
Kind of like the second
These
option.
taste better than royalty. I will need to sleep on this question.
Well, we can all sleep on it together.
I'd prefer my own bed.
Yes, I was going to say, are we doing a cuddle sesh?
Well, the knight's like, after like a couple of minutes, you guys talking, goes, Mr. Fallis, if you are ready to go back to the king and queen for your private home that you have been given to start cooking and teaching the sous chef your magical ways of healing through food, we are ready.
Of course. One more minute. It is very sorrowful saying goodbye to my friends
Well,
in here.
you can invite them whenever the king and queen says it's okay. Breachers are there every season. You cook for them every season. But I understand. I will wait.
Paulus will bring the two of them close and he'll be like, okay, if you think that I have time for this, I will do whatever research I can about them, because I will be so close to them. Maybe I can find out more information about what is going on.
We could find out more information before we do anything.
Oh, no,
We
absolutely.
either kill them, we kill her.
This is true, but I would like to go on to more information before I just decide.
Oh no,
King or
absolutely.
queen of the kingdom.
No, I agree.
Okay.
Good.
This was
Okay,
known as a Frankhouse dilemma to the
But of
audience.
course,
I
but
don't
you
think it's dilemma. I think he's
No, it's dinner.
Loyalty.
Dilemma and D are the same. I know, it's dinner to you. It's
So
dilemma to everybody else. Ball
Paul is
Raven wants
supposed
to
to
eat him.
open the door, and he's just like, "My two friends, I will see you both again.
Yes.
Please be safe, both of you. And I give all my blessings to you both. Oh, and here, I want to give them both a ration that I did have left.
Okay. Okay, sure. Yeah, absolutely. He doesn't give a shit. This guy's not suspicious of anything. He's just doing his job.
So a ration for both of you that I had left. I did have 2 of my art de la bouche left.
No. What does that do?
So that's the one you guys eat that you get an advantage on 1 con save.
Poison.
Is it?
I love it. He's going to cook poison and gave you food for poison saves. That's not dirty. That's not dirty. So, sure enough, that knight walks down the stairs. The camera kind of pans back into the room. Sees kind of Flawless walk down the stairs. Valraven and Millicent are there. About, I would say, less than 2 minutes pass. And there is the sound of clawing on the stone outside. Very minimal. Something like making its way up. Scurrying. There's a shadow that covers the window. And then it pops into the room, and the hat that's down, that's down, flares out, and you see your mushernaut friend step through the window. Because Allie is joining us next week while Valraven is gone. Somebody in the audience said it, and that is actually what's going on. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I know that we got a couple things going on. I mean, I gotta ask, Slit, are people able to see what you're doing next week? Is that feasible? Is it online somewhere?
So, 1 second.
Is he like
God, it's so
unfurls
fucking
his
hot.
mane?
Yeah, so there'll be stuff all over Instagram. If you check out my Instagram,
What is your Instagram, damn it?
It's gonna be slow, the number 2, S, then day. We'll be
Slow
putting stuff
today.
up all fucking week. Slow Tuesday.
Slow 2. Okay, so basically short yellow bus of Tuesday. Check.
Yes, the shortest of buses.
Check.
But no, we'll have the motorcycles, the cars.
What are you
we'll be
doing?
filming stuff.
Well, you gotta fucking tell people what you're doing. Where are you at?
Right, man, we're at California City for Wasteland Weekend. The party at the end of the fucking world.
What is it?
Nothing but petrol fire and bullshit.
Yeah,
So
there we go.
think,
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was
Burning
looking
Man with less rules and more engines.
Is that
That's the best way
possible?
to describe it.
Less rules?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
feasible? Why am I
Math
not
country,
there?
man.
I
Way
need
less
to-
rules.
I feel
be a
like I belong at this convention. Less rules. Are you building a new piece? Are you gonna tell anyone?
So
or are
we've
you
got
gonna
a motorcycle that we're building. That'll be up there. Well, I'll send you all the photos. We'll put all of it on Instagram.
Yeah.
We've got a couple burlesque shows that we're that I'll be emceeing.
I feel like I want to watch dirty motherfuckers dance.
You do. It's fucking great. It's the best.
Sand
Like, they're really good. But no, we'll have a lot of events that we'll be putting all over Instagram for that entire week.
Do you have a private live feed for the extracurricular dancing activities?
I guess I could make one. I suppose.
You should probably do that. It's called
I think it's going to be
OnlyFans.
Monday night. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do it on Monday.
Or is it called
I
Only
think it's going to
Dirt?
be from 5:30 p.m.
Only
to
Sand?
9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time
should
next
do it.
Monday.
Let me know.
We're going to be streaming it.
know.
It'll be at Erik Frankhouse presents. It's going to be good.
Ooh, I'm gonna
It's
get
gonna be really good.
fucking shit canned.
We'll just be in the corner while the game's running. The
Oh,
little
God.
screen.
It's a horrible idea. This is a horrible idea. It's horrible. I'm gonna get shit canned. Maybe we'll do that on Twitch when I don't care anymore.
Oh yeah.
What about the other two of you? Anything going on?
No.
No new shows, no new nothing special.
Nothing,
Just a
nothing.
Smurf and a beret that may need to make a new character unless Melissa finds a way to make him come with her. Phrasing. And
French.
and Melissa's a lieutenant killing a queen. What could go wrong? With that, say bye, everybody.
Goodbye, friends. Thank you for coming. See you all next
Thank
week.
you for saving us.
Yeah, cook some more shit. Bats, check me out.
Bats.
Hey everybody. You can see the cast still because they think they're special and they don't want to leave. Here we go. Thank you for joining us tonight. There's gonna be two things. If you're watching this afterwards, I know these are long shows, but thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoy these. Down below, there's gonna be comments in there. I'm also been doing a lot of EFP live, talking about game design and other shit. And Corpse Talk is coming back. I'm scheduling stuff. I'm super excited to bring it. But today, here and here, video to watch. Probably something to click to subscribe, but we've increased our subscriber by like 200% the last couple of months, and I just want to say thank you so much. And if you're watching this and this offended you in any way, I'm not your channel. Unsubscribe. I still love you, but I get it, man. It's okay. Some people are kicks, other people are fruity pebbles. Judgment. Captain Crunch, according to Desert Man.